enjoyment command now?
Yes, we added an enjoyment
Why
command,
did we
bro.
add an enjoyment command?
Why not?
I
use
love
commands?
For the memes.
Type
All right.
enjoyment in the chat.
If you're not here for everyone is John, could you kindly see the door?
Wow.
I actually can't.
The door.
You know,
And just
At least it's not chest.
go.
yeah, I gotta get
No.
my last
Wait, how do I do it? I don't understand how to use the command because it says /enjoyment is not a command.
Oh no,
Exclamation
it's
point.
exclamation point.
Enjoyment.
Exclamation point enjoyment.
Nightbot
It has a
commands
cooldown,
all
though.
exclamation point.
It has a cooldown though, so you might not be able to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Minecraft. Why has this become such a meme? Why is this an EvoTech
know,
meme?
dude.
now?
So we're
I
probably
don't
gonna get
know.
a lot of donations during D&D and all that stuff.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Probably-
for sure, for sure.
Probably.
I hope so.
Everyone's in John is also a very good viewer experience, I believe.
What
This-
do y'all want me to do for 1200?
Oh.
Okay.
Like at the chat, at you guys. I don't care. As long as I don't have to shave my head.
As long as you don't have to shave your head.
Shave your toes.
I do that anyway.
Shave them off.
Wax your chest.
I don't have wax. I want to do something that that I have here
Gotcha, gotcha.
that I can do
What if-
on
what
the
if we had-
stream.
You could have someone else do something like
Shave
that.
off your eyebrows.
Make a clay creature.
No. That includes shaving my head. That is included in shaving.
Wow.
That is
So-
technically a part of this.
We're not touching my hair.
I'm not a part of this, so I'm out. Bye,
You,
peeps.
you could
Later.
crochet.
Okay, later.
Wait, do you have a lot of leg hair? You can get it waxed off.
Yeah, true.
Like I said, I don't have wax.
He doesn't
Or
have
shave it
wax.
off. You shave it off.
Wait, I have it.
I could do
He's
that.
being
Okay.
cheap.
Wait,
Well, I
off.
said wax because it would be more
1,200, I guess.
painful.
Okay. Bye.
Oh.
Guys, I have
Later, cat.
Bye. Whoever's leaving. Who's leaving?
Cat.
Oh, bye, cat.
Me 612.
Actually,
Okay.
Star, I don't think I'm gonna eat my socks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you had a request in chat to eat your socks.
I could like put
Sister
my
has a
socks in my
suggestion
mouth,
for
but I
something
can't
she should
chew
do.
swallow
I have
that.
an
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's not something that would be done immediately, but if it was
So
1,200
I'll
or
explain what's
whatever-
going on in a second here after Immortal figures out what he wants to do for 1200. Unless you want to just think on it while I explain things.
Michaela's
I'm
just
letting
trying to
them
talk.
in the
She,
chat
she
and
has an
think on it.
she has an incentive that she's willing to do. She was announcing it.
Oh,
Cat does?
No, Michaela. She's trying
Okay.
to talk.
Yeah,
She's
go
not
for
being
it.
listened to.
Okay, so Ethan said that the next goal would be like 1,200 or something, or I don't know, something like that. I will take the original picture of enjoyment and I will crochet it into a tapestry.
Ooh.
Bro, what?
Wait, what? You're gonna like
Just do that
embroider enjoyment onto a
Crochet it.
sheet?
I've done that before where you look at a picture and you just take the colors and you crochet it into like a flat tapestry.
That's actually insane.
I'll do it. I'll make an
That sounds
enjoyment
dope.
tapestry.
I'm not that
Okay,
artistically
go right
talented.
here.
That's amazing.
Sure.
that's pretty sick.
Why not?
100%.
An
So I
enjoyment.
guess that's our new incentive.
Better than me shaving my head.
Yeah.
Enjoyment.
All right, before we start, I'm gonna quickly start my tea brewing.
Yes.
Okay.
Because my water just finished. So I'm gonna quickly
Okay.
pour it into a cup.
During this time, I'm gonna explain the game
Yeah,
to
yeah,
sure,
chat
sure.
if we don't mind.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to be doing Everyone is John. This is a role-playing game. It's not really that similar to D&D. I'll just read off what I have here listed. John is completely and utterly insane. You are one of the voices inside of his head. So each one of the players here, I'm the GM. Everybody else is one of the voices, which would be Immortal, Stu,
I'm
Blue,
gonna pull up my phone.
EJ, and Pumpkin. So each one of them are a different voice inside of his
Oh,
head.
you're playing? Okay.
You have one task that you are secretly obsessed with. Your goal is to get to John to do that thing as many times as possible, whether you're in control or not. John is barely functional at times, and a wizard at times. When he does things that are normally an ordinary person would have any chance of failing, he rolls a die. So I have a 6-sided die here. If they have a die, they're welcome to use it. Otherwise, they could just ask me to.
Yeah,
If
I
they
got
roll
that.
a 6, they succeed. They also have 3 skills. Yep. They also have 3 skills, which improve their chance of doing something for those skills. All right. It seems pretty straightforward, but things get hectic pretty quick with this game. Is there any questions from you guys before we get going? Lou's back, I think.
I just
Yes.
wanna make
yes,
it- Yeah, I just want to make it clear to all the players that these are secret obsessions if no one knows
Yeah.
that already.
Nobody
Because I don't
knows
wanna
what these
spoil
I
it.
yeah.
I was going to tell you guys. I have all the sessions listed that were not picked. I gave everybody 3 options,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just explain them all how crazy they can be. They can be something as simple as collecting pugs. That was an option somebody passed up. Starting a zombie apocalypse.
Nice.
Oh, I wanted that one. Dang.
Saving a man's life from a spear to the chest.
I turned that one down.
Really?
No,
I turned down
you
zombie
encounter every
apocalypse.
day. It's just too normal.
Yeah.
Make the whole country believe you're the real Donald Trump and the current president is an imposter.
Oh.
Oh.
Trade a stranger's foot for a different stranger's arm.
Ooh.
Right.
Meet a nice young woman and get married.
Okay, great.
Liberate animals from zoos.
That's a hard 180.
Steal the crown off of a king or queen's head. Act in a movie. Or receive payment of a gold bar. So these are all things that you will not be seeing, which means that hopefully they picked something that will be even more entertaining or better.
Stick, can I
Stick.
once again say, this just proves to me how lame the options that I got were.
Exactly. Right?
I'm so upset.
I'm sorry, man. You picked
Feel
5.
bad.
That's your fault. You picked 5. All
It
right.
was my lucky number.
I picked
All right, so,
the options for 3 were better than 4
I'm
apparently.
gonna keep track of willpower for you guys. Just remember that you start off with 10.
Yeah.
So people bid on it. So we'll do immortal.
Alright, I don't know how this game works, so I don't know how to manage
Yeah.
my
Stick, do you
willpower.
have the
We'll
skills
talk about
I
that,
picked
sure.
written down?
I do. Do
Can
you
you
want
send
me
them
to
to me?
message them to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote everything down.
All right.
I should have a screenshot.
I was invited to this today. so-
Was that
All
today?
good.
You are here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, this morning he was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, for sure."
yeah.
That's about right. All right, while you're doing that real quick, I'm also gonna continue doing my tea. Because
So I encourage chat to play along in a way that you're trying to guess what each of the characters are actually trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what I would employ the chat to try and figure out as we go
Yes,
through this.
please.
Just because they're also going to be trying to figure out what everybody else is trying to do, because they have no idea what each other are trying to do. And pump
Yes.
at 10. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys to type a number between 1 and 10. This is how much willpower you want to spend in order to take control of Dawn. And I want you guys to all type in the number at the same time in Face Fun Chat.
Yeah. I
So
got
tell
it.
me when you're all ready.
That would require us to
Okay, I
unmaximize
need
for
to
Blue's.
exit full screen mode.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
Blue's is streaming, so that might not
if
be
Blue Wings isn't seeing chat, he can just say it out loud after everybody else posts theirs.
This is gonna
Okay. Is he even here yet? He's getting his
He's
tea.
not
He's
even
here.
back yet.
Yeah, he was getting his
Oh.
tea.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay, he's back.
Okay. So again, willpower is how you gain control of John. If you put in the most willpower, you will take control of John.
So it's a blind
that
bid.
time.
You don't get to know who.
You don't. You all
You
reveal at the
just say
same
a number.
time. If there's a tie, that stays in, but you rebid after that. So you do like a
Can you
one
bid 0?
more. You can bid 0.
Okay.
All right. So Blue, we're gonna have you just say out loud since you're streaming. After everybody else puts in theirs in chat.
Sorry.
You can't see it anyways.
We're putting in our willpower, the initial bid to
Yeah,
see
our
who gets
bid.
control of John first.
So what am I reading out loud?
You're just
You're just saying
Our
how much
bid.
power you want to put into it
I'm
after.
gonna
Okay.
tell you when to say it though.
All right.
Don't say
Okay.
it now.
So is everybody ready?
Yep.
I'm
I am
ready.
ready.
Okay, go ahead and reveal. Just enter.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
and how much do you want to put in Blue?
3.
Okay, so Pumpkin wins with 4.
Okay.
So he's gonna go down to 6 willpower, and everybody else is still at 10. So
Wait,
Pumpkin,
So they don't lose their willpower if they.
no, bidding
you
don't lose
does
your
not make you
willpower,
lose.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
like an
okay.
auction, right? You don't
Okay,
lose your
gotcha.
money if you don't win the thing.
That makes sense.
So Pumpkin, you
Yes.
wake up. You're in the middle of a what appears to be a theme park. You see multiple rides, some red, some blue ones, very twisty turny, and it appears to be sunny day. You're holding a kid's hand who's holding a balloon next to you, and you can feel a wallet and keys in your pockets. as you're walking around. What would you like to do?
Okay.
John has a child? Gasp.
Not for long.
Let me
Sorry.
see.
Oh, no.
Child.
Blue's goal is to push a child.
Are there other people in the amusement park?
Yeah, it seems to be pretty busy. There's multiple people in lines. It looks like there's multiple like hour-long queues.
Okay. What am I wearing?
You're wearing a red like collared shirt along with some blue jeans and some sneakers.
So I'm assuming that I work there. Am I in a booth or anything?
No, you're just walking around, it appears.
Just walking
You
around?
can see some trash cans off to the side, mostly full.
Sure. I'll go ahead and hide that arm, I guess. I'll go ahead and throw that arm away.
No, there's a whole body attached to it. It's
Oh.
a child.
Interesting.
It's a child.
He thought he just had the arm of the child. Oh no.
Dead child?
No, it's a live child.
It's a living
live-
child that is walking next to you, dog.
that you're holding their hand.
Oh! I just got a random child's arm.
Nah, double down. Use that, dude.
Not yet. That is not a
Already off to a great start.
You're standing in the middle of a crowd of people. You have a severed arm. What do you do?
What do you do?
You run from the police. That's what you do.
I know, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm...
What do you do?
Says, I'm dead.
Okay, I'm trying to think,
Great.
I will ask the child what he wants to do.
Okay, you look at him and you say, oh, what would you like to do? He's like, I want to go on the merry-go-round. You do not see it in sight.
Okay.
Stupid kid.
I take out my wallet to give him some cash and say, have fun with that, and then walk away.
Okay,
child.
So you give this child how much money? Your wallet seems to have about $50 in it. Two 20s and a 10.
Oh no.
Give him all of your money? Oh.
No.
I want to keep my arm.
Wait,
Sorry.
where are you at?
I'll give him $20. I'll give him 20
Okay.
bucks, you know.
All right, so you give the child $20, and he just tries to he pulls your arm trying to run that way. What are you doing as he's trying to pull you?
Rip the arm off. No. So what is currently happening is
I say,
Nathan is in
"Let
control
go
of
me,
John.
I need to go and do this thing.
Unhand me. No, I'm just
Unhand me, child.
Okay,
gone,
so
huh?
you kind of like just let go and just start moving away. And he's kind of looks at you a little bit confused and just starts walking towards where he believes the merry-go-round to be.
Alright, this is good.
Good to hear that. Good
This
to
is
hear in
good.
a stream involving helping children, we're gonna rip the
Okay,
child's
go
arm
ahead.
off and leave him in the
Okay.
carnival.
I am now going to
Gotta
look
donate so the hospital can
around
fix that
for
child.
help wanted papers.
Help wanted papers?
Yeah, see if there's any
Um,
newspapers around.
You don't see any newspapers. There's a map of the theme park you're in, like on a pamphlet. There is a kind of like an office space, and you can see several different. There's like an Eden area. There is a ice cream
I'll go
store.
to the office space. I'll go to the office space.
Okay. Yeah. So you go up there, and it seems like it's support for the theme park in any way, like or a place you can buy
Okay.
tickets or stuff like that.
I'll ask them if they have any way for me to fill out an application to start working at the theme park.
Yeah. They say yeah we're hiring. We're just can I get your name and info written down here?
Yeah, my name is John.
John.
Last
Okay.
name, everyone.
Hey, thank you for that.
You look at your wallet and it says your last
Thanks
name
for hosting,
is
Shimmy.
Traub. So your name is John Traub.
John Traub. Okay.
Yes, with 2 B's.
Traub.
So you're gonna try and apply,
We sound like
here.
a dork.
and it seems to be a fairly long application. Do you want to go ahead and go through it?
I will go through it, but I would like to see if there's any details, like fine print wise, that are gonna like hook me into something.
It appears to be a fairly normal application since it is just an application.
Okay.
With the intent of getting an interview. I assume.
Interesting.
How much money does he have left, by the way? I forgot how much.
$30.
$30.
Just
Yeah.
30 left.
You gave a kid $20 to go ride a merry-go-round that might not even be there?
Okay. I might have a task, but I don't want the kid to die in one day because he doesn't have enough money to buy food or something.
What is happening?
Wait, you're just leaving the kid?
Just
Are you not gonna come back for him?
Wait, hang on. Before you guys judge him, would
Sorry.
any of you guys go back to get
No.
the kid?
leave him on like a church doorstep or something.
I need to get to my
We didn't
goal.
even bother
If you
asking,
guys
"Hey,
care
are
about
you
the
our
kid,
son?
you can
Who
go
are
back
you?"
for him if you want.
Just, hey kid, who are you?
Okay, are you gonna fill out this application?
Yes, I will fill out the application.
Okay,
It's official,
let
I'm out
me
of Dr.
see.
Pepper.
You.
Ooh,
Does that
sad
mean
day.
that it's someone else's turn?
Yeah, it is gonna take about 10 minutes for you to do. Do you want to involve any of your skills with impressing anybody?
I can. Is there a place on the application for like, singers or something?
Yeah, there's a place that lists like special traits about like their people. Like what would make you special compared to other
Okay.
people, right?
I write down that I am a skilled parachuter and a phenomenal singer.
All right.
And
Do you have
I
a
will-
die,
I will
or do you want
also-
me to roll for you?
What?
Do you have a die, or you want me to
I
roll
have a
for
die.
you?
I
Okay,
have
go
a
ahead and roll.
I got a 5.
All right.
Ooh.
However, it does take about 10 minutes for you to completely fill out this application. So, during that time, you feel like you're starting to lose control of John, and John eventually fades, and we're gonna go back to a willpower bid.
Oh.
Okay.
So, everybody who, except for Blue Wings, put down a number in chat for how much willpower you're willing to spend. Pumpkin, you're currently at 6. Everybody else is at 10. And then
Where
Blue,
is,
after
where is he
they're
at right now?
he's you don't know.
If you
Oh,
take
we
control,
I'll
we don't
re-explain
have.
what's
Yeah.
going on. You're not
Right.
supposed to know theoretically. You know, it's
Okay,
supposed to
cool.
be as if your character just woke up.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then Blue, you just say it out loud since you're full
Yep.
screened.
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. All right, Blue.
5.
All right, Blue takes control with 5.
Hey, man.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Blue's at 5, Pump's at 6, everybody else is at 10. So
His
Blue,
obsession
you
is to
wake
eat a
up,
piece
you
of
appear
paper.
to have an application in your hand for a theme park for whatever reason. It says that you are an excellent parachuter and singer.
That's not true.
And there appears to be an attendant of some sort at the front of this office that's like reaching her hand out for the paper.
Okay. Shadzer is asking, what is this game and what is he talking about spending willpower? It's basically a game where there's several players trying to take control of John. Willpower is how we, mechanically actually purchase
Yeah.
control of John for a bit. And
Yeah.
we're each trying to do a secret task that we don't tell anyone else about. And it's a mess. So we're just the
Yeah.
voices in his head
Yeah.
trying to get this one guy to do a bunch of different things.
We're basically
Yeah.
playing
Everyone
a
is
person.
John.
We're playing a guy with multiple personality
Multiple
disorder, where we are the
personality disorder.
personalities. Yeah.
Yes. And everybody has a specific goal they're trying to get to. So if you want to try and figure out what people's goals are, that would be a lot of fun for chat. So trying to figure out what people are actually trying to do here.
Yeah.
Blue?
I'm gonna go ahead and. So the person's reaching for the application, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and hand them the application then.
Okay. So they hand it and they say thank you. We'll get back in touch with you on your phone number at some point in the near future.
Do I have a phone?
You check your pockets and you do appear to have an iPhone 7 in your pocket.
Gross.
Very specific.
Okay. Okay.
Dogs.
I'm gonna stop them real quick.
Okay. You
Before
Stop
before
them.
they walk away. One last thing before you go. I have here an iPhone 7. I would like to basically play a little game. Do I have any coins on me?
Play a game.
you check your wallet and your pockets, and you happen to have 1 penny on you
Perfect. So I take out the
that
penny.
you found on the ground earlier. you
Oh,
assume.
awesome. Yeah. So I take out the penny. I would like to flip this coin here. If it lands on
Okay.
heads, you get my phone. If it lands on tails, we just trade phones.
Is he just trying to
You
swap
get
something?
2 phones if I lose.
She says yes.
Perfect.
Wow.
For whatever reason, she decides to go with yes.
Wait, did I say heads? She gets my phone and keeps her phone. That's what I said, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Heads she wins, tails you lose.
Yeah.
That's
Basically, yeah.
not what he said.
Heads
Tails.
she wins, tails.
Ta-
Wait.
Heads, she gets both phones. Tails, we just switch phones.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and I'll bring it back later.
I'm scared.
She's
got
a
an old
gambler. She's
Blackberry.
going for it.
All right.
He's just trying to like steal someone else's identity. For
I
right now.
I flip the coin. How does this work? Should I roll for
Do you have a
something?
coin on you or no?
Oh, I actually do. I can
I
go
have
ahead and
points
flip
on-
it.
I actually
let me
have a
quickly
penny
grab
right
one. Oh
here.
wait.
Do you want me to flip it?
Actually, let's have someone with a camera flip the coin.
I have a
got
penny right
one.
here. Do you want me to flip it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Go ahead and flip it.
All right, here we go. It hit my printer.
That's fine. Was it heads or tails?
I don't know if you can
I-
see that.
That's
Heads?
So
Okay.
she gets your phone.
That's fine.
Nice.
Hand her over
So
the phone.
now she is carrying a iPhone 7 as well. She says thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't say this helps your application.
No, I don't care. I don't care about that. It's fine. I don't know.
Risk-taking.
I don't know what the application's for. I don't care.
Seems confused. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. And I'm gonna go. Was there anything else she needed me for?
Ouch, cat. Thanks.
No, you're all set.
Cool.
Enjoy the theme park.
Thanks. You can't call me now. Have a good one. And I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away and go find some random guy.
Who said that I put down that phone number? I didn't
True.
even know that I had a phone.
True,
I
but
never
still.
checked. I never
Oh
checked.
my gosh. Okay. So you leave the
Put down your home phone.
the theme park office.
Maybe.
And you walk outside and you see an array of people that are currently walking into the theme park. You look up and it seems to be around noon, so
Okay.
it's still pretty early in the day. There's an array of people coming into the theme park and walking around looking at maps, various families, and stalls that are bustling.
I'm gonna go over to the boredest, the person who looks the most bored.
Okay, there's a guy sitting on a bench who looks like he's tired of his wife shopping.
Perfect. I'm gonna go straight over to him.
Okay, yeah, he's sitting there.
Hello,
He's
sir.
probably 76 years old.
Wow.
Hello, sir.
That's how many
Doing at a
tall gnomes
theme
the
park.
Martian Man has.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my skills of
Okay.
my perfect Elvis impression,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk up to him with the perfect Elvis impression and say, because I can't actually do one. Hello, sir.
Just try it.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna give you a roll for your skill.
All right.
It works.
I do have a
He
D6.
looks at you
but yeah.
and he actually thinks you're Elvis at first.
Perfect.
Oh wow.
He's Elvis. Is that you? And you go,
Uh-huh.
and,
Yeah, baby. We are.
and he just
we're here.
seems really confused because he thought Elvis was dead. What would you like to do?
It was all a
He now thinks
conspiracy.
you're Elvis.
It was all a conspiracy. I actually own this
My
theme
roommates are
park.
gonna hate me.
You,
But I-
you own this what?
This theme park,
Oh, okay.
and I would like to play a little game with you, real quick.
A game, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
What do I have on me? I have my
You have a wallet with $30.
okay.
You have no phones. You have keys. You have 4 keys. You don't know what they're to.
Cool.
One seems to be a car key.
All right.
Your
Uh,
penny.
Basically just taking control of the campaign.
Yeah,
You
basically.
still have your penny.
I still have my penny. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and so I have $30.01, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna count that secretly so he doesn't see it. I'm gonna ask him to guess how much money I have. If he guesses it correctly, he gets the theme park.
And if you lose,
If I lose, I'll just sign something of his because he thinks I'm Elvis.
okay. he agrees to this preposterous game.
So
Oh, actually,
he either
wait.
gets the theme park,
Wait.
or he gets a signature.
Actually,
What?
he gets the theme park, or he gets a signature, and I get his car if he guesses it wrong.
And you get his car.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. He's not so sure about this anymore.
Well, that's fine. We'll just do the signature then.
Okay, so
Is Blues...
you either give away the theme park or you lose and you only give away a signature.
Yes.
This is
It's a
okay.
win-win for him.
Situation.
Okay. Well, give me. Yeah. This is a gamble, so flip a coin, I guess.
All right. Yeah, Nathan, if you could flip a coin for me.
I can do
Should
it.
I
if you
take a
want.
new coin?
I have a
I have
quarter.
a dime this time.
You have a quarter. Okay, so yeah.
A quarter?
I'll
You want a
just do
quarter?
it. I'll do it.
All right.
Quarter as
So
well.
heads, he gets it right. Tails, he gets it wrong. Is that what we're doing?
He got heads. So
He
I
gets
guess
the theme park.
wins the theme park.
Hey, thank you for the
and-
host.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks for the hopes.
So
He now has a theme park.
yeah, he believes that he has just gotten this entire theme park from Elvis. And with that,
Congratulations.
John starts to lose control. And it becomes back to a bidding war for John's control. If you guys want to go ahead and put in.
Is your objective to like do some weird
away
bet with
his
someone and
wife?
win it? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, so again, put in numbers in chat and
Hey, thanks for hosting, Gabby.
Oh, nice. We like that.
all right, you know what?
I just posted mine.
You were
yeah,
so
just
safe.
type
Yeah,
it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Go ahead and post it.
What?
Oh,
Post
go
it.
ahead and post it.
Post it.
Okay.
All right, and Blue.
3.
All right, EJ and Immortal, you both put in 4. I need you guys to put in a second number of
Okay.
of like 0 through 2 or something.
0 through 2?
Yeah. So if you this is in addition to the 4.
Okay.
Oh, in addition
I
to the
see.
4.
Yeah. So if
see, I
you
see.
put in 1, you'll be putting in 5 technically.
Mm.
Alright.
All right, Immortal, you spend 5 of your willpower.
What if they both put in 0 at that point?
Well,
Yeah,
that
what
means
happens
that-
then?
we have to do
If they
something
both put
else.
in 0, I flip a coin.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So you guys, Immortal, you wake up. You appear to have this very old man staring at you, jumping for joy in front of you. You're not sure what he's going on about. Something about a theme park and winning a lottery, and he seems to be running over to tell his wife something, and you don't know what's going on. You seem to be in a theme park, very busy. What would you like to do?
It's very busy.
It's very busy.
Alright, well, first I want to take stock of what I have on me. Just what I'm wearing.
Okay. Yeah, you're wearing a collared red shirt, blue jeans, sneakers, and you have a wallet with $30 in it, and you have 1 penny,
Right.
and some keys, 4 keys. You don't know what they all are.
Right.
And no
I
phone.
want to find the biggest group, like with that. I want to like see if they have like their phones out, stuff like that.
Okay, you want to see if
So,
there's a big group going
Star.
on. Yeah, there's plenty of big groups going on. There's one that's all girls.
Hosting basically is
one
just
that's
sending
like a bunch of
viewers
teens
that
that
are
are
on your
probably
channel over to us.
16.
That's really what it is.
Like the girls one was all in their 20s. And then there's a bunch of families wandering around as well that all have their phones out.
I would like to go up to the group of like the large group of families.
Okay. Yeah, there's a group of family. There's
always a good
probably
sign.
7 people in a family, with a stroller as well, carrying around like dragging around a baby.
That's a huge.
They got around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I basically want to just get like in the middle of a crowd of them,
Okay.
and I want to start. I want to start preaching the faith of a religion that I'm gonna make up right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Bush.
I start preaching the faith about
Enjoy.
our Lord and Savior Triton, son of Poseidon.
Okay.
and how he's going to save us from pollution and the end of days.
Awesome. All right. Do you have a die, or do you want me to?
I have a die, and I have a skill for.
Yeah, for preaching the word. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware. Go ahead and
Alright,
roll.
so I just
You
roll
need a
it.
3 or above.
Alright, I got a 4. So.
All right. So they all believe you. They all think that Triton is gonna save you from pollution.
Alright, and I tell them to spread the word.
And to spread the word. Got it.
Like on their phones, on the internet, blast it.
All right. To blast it through Twitter and media and anywhere specific.
Just all social media.
4chan.
Tell all their friends and
4chan.
family.
Okay, so you have about 50 people suddenly say hashtag Triton is real.
This is great.
And
Power of
you're
religion.
trying to revolutionize the
Thank
world,
you,
I
great
believe.
Triton, says the chat.
Oh no, we've actually started a religion.
Oh, no.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
Now I would like to go up to whoever looks the most enthusiastic about this.
Okay, they all look extremely enthusiastic about this, but there is one man in particular. He's by himself. He's on his phone, like telling the world. He looks kind of like Stuart.
Wait,
Is he hungry?
He is hungry.
All right. Yeah. No. Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, so really excited.
Hashtag
about this whole
Triton is real.
situation.
That's
Right.
And yeah.
I want to approach him,
Triton
Okay.
has been added.
and I want to ask him for his phone.
All right.
I tell him
This
it's
is-
Because yeah, we don't have a phone anymore. That's right.
It's necessary for the cause.
Yeah.
As
long as
would
it's a
you like to
smartphone.
use any of your skills for this?
Loyal
It is a
follower,
smartphone.
I have need of your
Okay.
device. The great Lord
How does
Triton
he?
commands
How does he
it.
look? How does he react to my initial request for it?
He seems okay with it. It's not. It's
Oh,
not
no.
normal to give your phone to somebody in need, even if you're following the
great
same religion,
Triton.
though.
No.
I mean, I tell him that I'm the high priest,
Wait,
and I.
There's now a.
You're the high
exclamation point
priest?
Triton.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a 2 and 6 for this. But so go ahead and roll.
So what do I have?
You need a 5 or 6.
Oh, jeez. Okay. No, that does not.
All right. So unfortunately, he doesn't seem to want to give you his phone, and you actually begin to lose control of John, and you
Okay.
start going into a deep sleep, and it goes back to a willpower bet. So we need 4 people to go in chat. I'm gonna put a barrier here, and we'll type it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post. All right, and Denise?
Oh my god.
Nope, wrong person.
Freaking.
I'll also do 3 again.
Oh, okay. So we have 4
Wow.
ties. So I'm gonna need EJ, Stu, Immortal, and hi Denise. So EJ said 1. Does anybody else want to match that? Stu did 2.
I'll do 2.
Okay.
Boy.
And
I'll fight you for
Stu
this.
and Blue, would you like to do another one? That would bring you up to 6. Oh, actually, Blue doesn't have 6.
Blue doesn't
I don't have 6. No.
He's at. No, you don't. You're at 5.
Yeah, I had
So,
5, but
you can put in one more to guarantee it, Stu, or we could flip a coin.
I say flip. I don't want to
Okay.
invest it, to be honest.
Heads.
So does that mean that Blue
Who wants to be heads? Who wants to be tails? Yeah, he'll be out of willpower.
Yikes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I pass on it then?
You didn't know how much willpower you had?
No, I didn't. I forgot.
Okay, I'll give it to Stu for 5 then.
All right.
All right, so
Sweet.
Stu's at 5, Immortal's at 5, Blue's at 5, EJ's at 10, and Pump's at
Thank you,
6.
great Triton.
I-
Oh my
I-
gosh. Why?
I feel like
All
to be
right.
fair. No,
I feel like,
That's-
yeah, I didn't realize how much I had. Would it be more fair to just have him take the original, what was it?
No,
Oh yeah, no, he
because
did
other
vote
people
5.
also
Yeah,
chose
yeah,
three.
yeah, that's
Other
right then.
people also chose 3. I was gonna say, would it be more fair to have it be so he only does 1 less, but then EJ also voted to add in one more. So
Yeah, he had to be one
Yeah,
more than.
that's right,
that,
that's right.
So that's why.
All right, cool.
So Stuart, you
Mhm.
wake up for the first time. You seem to be in a theme park. There's a bunch of people all on their phones surrounding you. Kind of like in the Bible, how there was a
The
preacher
great
and
frightened
everybody would
Hippo.
stand around and watch as they taught things. There's a guy in front of you who you're holding your hand out like you're trying to ask for his phone, and he's just looking at you like, "Why would I give you my phone?" You can feel in your pocket. There's a wallet and a set of keys. You have $30 and 1 cent. What would you like to do?
Yeah, and I kind of find myself in the midst of a theme park, right?
Yes.
So you said there's pamphlets. Can I like see one of these pamphlets and like go?
Yeah.
Triton's rail is still going.
Yeah.
I want to look through the pamphlet and look for some sort of like animal enclosure.
Animal enclosure. You are in a theme park.
Yes, but animals do exist in theme parks sometimes. So
You don't see an animal enclosure.
Okay.
The closest thing to animals you might find would be on a merry-go-round's pole.
okay.
All
right.
Or some of those kiddie rides, you know.
And I don't know anything about like the world, right? Like,
I mean,
this area.
just you can assume it's like a normal world, right? You don't know specifics. You can ask me if you know something.
So like
What do you want to know?
it's always hard at this.
Is Elon Musk going to put in another $100 million into the stock market this week?
no. Is there a
Elon
zoo
Musk gonna
nearby?
send me $100?
Yeah, there's a zoo 5 minutes away from the theme park,
Okay. That's
and that's
okay.
walking distance actually.
All right.
It's pretty close.
Triton hashtag.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm gonna walk to it.
Okay. So you're gonna just set out for this theme park.
Yeah.
wait, what?
honestly, I'm gonna sprint.
For
Does
the-
that help?
You're gonna sprint.
We're just
Okay,
getting
he's
our
gonna.
son?
John's
What
just
about our
gonna
son?
book it out of here.
After giving away the theme park,
After
bailing on a child.
And some of the people look very worried about it, and they kind of look at you
Oh, no.
like they almost want to
Triton has
follow you
come upon
around.
him?
Yeah, they almost
It's
want
gonna
to
be
follow you
almost
around.
like- it's gonna
And
be like Forrest
you
Gump.
start heading towards the petting zoo. So you get to the entrance to the to the zoo,
Mhm.
and there is a $10 entry fee for a ticket.
Okay. Yeah. No. I can definitely.
You want to pay
that.
for the ticket? Okay,
Yep,
so you're down
100%.
to $20 and 1 cent.
Oh. I used. Hang on. I used 5 willpower for that. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just $10 even, no tax, nothing.
No
That's a
tax.
perfect day.
I know,
So,
right?
We're not in Virginia. All right.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
for
Thank
sure.
you,
prepaid.
Triton. Lord
It
Triton.
must be in Delaware. Or
It's on a
something.
debit card. I don't know.
yeah.
Delaware.
And
Who the heck is
so you
Triton?
get into the zoo, and you look kind of lost. You don't know exactly where you're going, but you can assume there's some pamphlets around if you.
Yeah,
wanna look
yeah,
around.
yeah. I'm looking for like a sign that has like
Okay.
all the
You
different
see a
animal
sign that
listings.
says elephants, or it says Africa this way, Asia this way, night critters.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head towards the Africa section.
Okay, so you start walking towards the Africa. First, you see elephants. Some big African elephants out roaming around. They appear to be eating at the moment. Would you like to walk past?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk and you find it appears to be a bunch of giraffes. They're down in like a pit though, because they have a feeding area where they can actually reach their heads up and get food. from
Hey, thank you
people.
for the host,
Okay.
Isabel.
I'm the next
This is-
giraffe.
For hosting.
What would you like to do?
What is surrounding the enclosure?
Walls that
Just
are
walls?
yeah
How high are they?
Walls.
10 feet.
And they're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, we did.
You can assume that they have some way to get the giraffes into the enclosure, however.
Right. Yeah, I want to look for that.
Okay,
I
you
wanna
can
look for-
see it
Yes,
on the
yes, we
other
did.
side. You can see it on the other side of the enclosure, not on like.
I
the
don't know how
visitor
many hats he
side.
has.
There's
I
a
am sorry.
Roped off area.
We'll ask him momentarily.
to your
See
right,
if he see if
as
he
you
knows.
walked up to
But
the
yeah, we met the
actual,
goal.
like, feeding
And
area.
we're still going to be raising money as
Right.
well. Oh yeah, he can't count. Yep. But yeah, no, he has a lot more.
I want to try and like make it look like I'm supposed to be going there. Like,
Okay.
I'm just gonna
You're gonna stroll in
stroll right in.
confidently.
Yeah,
Okay.
confident.
So you just stroll right in. Nobody stops you. Nobody's really hanging around trying to pester people, though.
Okay.
And you walk over to where you find a large door that leads into the enclosure.
Any donation is to put on a hat. Yep.
All right.
It appears to be locked, however.
Now I will also say he is taking part in the
It's like a
D&D
padlock
one shot
lock.
after
Can I
this,
try the key?
where donations will also change
can.
the
sick.
the one shot around.
Uh,
So if you want to save your donations for that and
None of your
mess
keys
with the
work.
players,
that sucks.
it'll be great.
Pick the lock. Pick the lock.
Yeah. Do I have any way of picking the lock?
You can just do it. You
it
can
is
just
a
do it.
padlock. You can just try. Yeah, you
can
can
try
absolutely
to
just
break
try, and you need a 6 unless you have a skill for it.
Break
Or
the
you
lock.
could try and break it, or you could try and
Eat it.
all kinds of things.
Yep, eat it, do it.
There does seem to be
What material is this?
Home.
is
the
the door.
padlock.
The
The
door.
door is metal,
Ah,
large
okay.
metal door.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna.
So
it's
right
nice
now
keeping it
everybody
in.
is John.
I'm just
We
going
have
to
EJ on the EJ and Michaela
Okay.
on the
breaking how?
top left.
Just like
Blore,
trying the padlock.
Pumpkin
does that
King,
mean?
Stickman
I don't know
Ninja,
what that
WTF
means.
I need
Immortal,
an
and
answer,
myself
Stu.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
on the
So
bottom
you want to get
right.
through this padlock?
So it has a keyhole, is what you're saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
no,
Michaela.
it's
You
a-
got
It
it.
is a master lock.
Okay. All right. Is there any sort of like supply closet or anything nearby?
No.
No. It's just like straight up into the
Yeah.
enclosure. Okay. God.
Not
dude.
within vision, at least.
Yeah.
There appears to be some large rocks nearby, mulch, trees, birds.
Stu, I say you just go and try and break the lock. You can do
Dude, this-
inhuman things.
Bro. Okay.
Shut up, John.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the rock.
Lock.
I'm gonna take the big rock and just try to smash it against the lock. And try
Okay.
to break it that way.
You succeed. You smash it into the lock and it opens up. And you now opened up the way into the giraffe enclosure.
Okay.
There
No,
appears to
Jack, we
be-
do not.
There appears to be 4 large
That child's
giraffes,
arm was
like,
attached
making their way
to a
towards you.
child. We did
All
not
right,
rip
now
off their
before
arm.
I do this, I want to ask if it's possible.
We did
to
abandon the child, though. Yes, that
get
is correct.
the giraffe back through the way I came.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to try and basically get on the giraffe.
Okay.
One of the giraffes, at least. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Which size? There's 4 sizes. There's one baby giraffe. There is a
Does
mama
the baby one
giraffe.
look like he could hold me?
Wait. Is there one that is just right?
Okay. Does it look like it could hold me?
I mean, it's bigger than you, but it's still a giraffe. Its legs aren't really made to hold people
Okay,
necessarily.
so probably not the baby one. So probably like a bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How do you plan on getting on the giraffe?
That's a tall boy.
I'm just gonna climb up.
Climb up the leg,
Yeah,
front or back leg.
front.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Yeah. Can I use my skill?
Yes, you can. I'll
I
let
have
you
to
You have a
use the
use.
skill in
is-
giraffe
Yeah, go
fighting?
ahead and name it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my skill in horseback riding to climb this.
To
giraffe.
try and sway his way onto
Yes.
it. Go ahead.
Interesting.
I wonder how equine.
Oh, what do I need for
giraffes
this?
actually are.
You
Just
need a 3
D6.
plus.
Okay.
You got a 2 or a 1?
I got a 1, dude.
All right.
Ooh.
So, and as that happens, John begins to lose control, and we go back to a bid on willpower here. So, and you can rebid, Stu, so you can still win it again. By the way,
I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay.
Look. All right.
Everybody in 3, 2, 1, post. And blue.
I'm gonna go ahead and do 4.
Okay. Stu wins with 5.
Oh.
Stu, you don't have any more left.
Stu
I
has
know.
no more willpower.
This
know.
better be
His
like.
life goal.
This better be your
Riding
one
a
goal,
giraffe.
my dude.
Be your goal, dude.
All right. Emblor has just climbed onto this giraffe. He's
Let's go.
somehow riding its back, and it appears that security has started making its way towards the open giraffe enclosure, like walking their way. They don't seem to be in any
Mhm.
hurry, but you can see them from how high up you are at this point.
Okay.
But you are now riding a giraffe.
Great.
How in control is he?
He with his skill of horseback riding,
He doesn't exactly have like range.
I got a
he's
tame, right?
he's very in control. He knows
Yeah,
exactly
I
what
got
he's
it.
doing.
He's ratatouilleing this giraffe.
He's got this, dude.
Pulling
So
on
Just
here's what
pulling
I'm
the
doing.
hair.
Here's what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah.
I okay. I need you at any point. Let me know if I need to like roll or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm going to rush out while on this giraffe. I'm gonna rush out of the enclosure.
Okay.
Right? On the giraffe, I'm gonna race the giraffe as fast as I can out of the zoo completely.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I can do that without any issues.
Yeah, that's all horseback riding. You're good.
Okay, great.
It's all
Then I'm
just-
going to ride it back to the theme park.
Okay.
Okay. I'm then going to, as soon as I arrive at the theme park, I'm going to go
Okay.
into
This
the
this
crowd.
has taken 5 minutes so far, just so you're
Okay,
aware.
great. Yeah, got it. I'm then going to go to the crowd of people that are like still gathered.
On their
Still
phones.
on the giraffe?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're hoping
Okay.
that will
Absolutely,
be still
yes.
gathered.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And I'm just going to say, I know about the Triton stuff, right?
No.
No.
No?
You don't
Okay.
remember.
No.
Alright. Dang, bro.
You don't.
Okay.
That's not how.
So
much
let me
personality-
stop you
Alright.
right there. As you start to leave the zoo, it appears that the massive amount of people that were outside the theme park are now all gathered outside of the zoo
Yes,
for whatever
dude.
reason.
Yes. Okay. All right. Great.
So they're all sitting there waiting for something.
Great.
They are all staring at you for whatever reason.
Great, dude. Okay.
And you're on giraffe.
Yeah. I'm on a freaking giraffe.
All
dude.
hail the High
They are-
Priest
they
of
are
Triton.
Super excited, and they're saying, "Show us what Triton has for us."
Oh my
You don't know what
god.
that means,
Right.
but
okay.
they're excited about something that you're gonna do.
All right. So I just say, you know what? I think that Triton wants us to fight these security guards. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready.
Oh, no.
I need courage. I need bravery. I need so much strength from all of you lovely ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right.
I see
And
in
then
your eyes
I-
the same fear that would take the heart of me.
I don't spend too much time on this speech. but-
Okay, so you're doing a speech, and the security is like starting to chase after you, obviously, as
Yes.
you're leaving with this draft.
Yes.
Give me another roll, 3
Okay.
plus again, and this is for
Free
a
the
war
giraffe.
with the security
Free the
guards.
giraffe.
Please, dude.
Feed the giraffe.
Please, dude.
What? What'd you?
He failed.
Well, there's that.
I got another one.
All right,
How
that's
does that
an
happen?
All right. Well, as
F in the chat.
F in the chat.
starts during this speech,
I really want to say what
he
happened.
realizes that he's speaking the wrong language, and nobody can really understand what he's saying.
Oh, no.
But as he does this, John starts to fall out of
No.
reality. And it goes back to another bid war. Unfortunately, Stu, you're at 0.
No.
I want to
And
know
I'm
what
gonna need
Stu's
another bid
doing.
from everybody. So in
No.
3, 2, 1, go ahead and post.
EJ, you
All
keep
right,
on
and
posting
blue?
too soon.
3.
I don't care.
All right,
It's
EJ's at
fine.
4.
Influence other people.
So EJ is down to 6.
Okay.
EJ, you now have control. You are riding a giraffe outside of a zoo.
Theme park.
A ton of people looking at you, and you are speaking a language in a tongue you do not know.
How did I get here?
You don't know.
Okay. So immediately,
Triton is real.
I
Hail B.
would it take a roll to dismount the giraffe just the same as it would take to try to take the giraffe somewhere, or has it already been tamed enough to be able to control?
I imagine you can.
You
get
do
off
not
the
have
track
control of
easier than you
this.
Okay.
Horseback riding is not your skill. You don't know how to do much with this.
This giraffe is like.
You were
"I
kind of
don't
holding
know how
onto
to
its
ride
neck
me."
for dear life.
get on. I like that we're assuming that riding a giraffe is as easy as riding a horse.
Okay.
No,
No,
saddle,
he passed the
rein.
skill check. Is how it
What are
works.
the people
Okay,
doing
I
that
like
are
I
staring
like
at
that we
me?
think that skills transfer over.
Of course they do. It's
What
whether
are
your skill is
It's an
applicable or
animal.
not.
Yeah.
What are the people doing that
Let it
are around
ride.
me? Like, are they asking me for information? Are they praising
They're
me?
kind
Are
of
they-
just looking at you because you were talking to them, right? They,
He
apparently.
doesn't know.
you can ask them stuff. You can do whatever you would like.
Okay, I'm gonna talk as the voice in John's head. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, John, I have a great idea. Let's go find our son, and also get a snowmaker from the penguin exhibit at the zoo."
You have
Alright.
control. You don't need
So
to.
you're
convince
riding a
yourself to
giraffe,
do
and the
I know.
security
I just
appears to be
the whole
chasing
idea is
after
to
you
go
at
one of
this
the voices
point.
in the head, so.
So
What'd you say?
you're gonna go for the snow globe first. You said.
I'm gonna go
Snowmaker?
try to
What?
find a snowmaker in like a penguin exhibit or something. If there's any kind
What
of
do you mean by snowmaker?
I don't know, like a refrigeration device, an ice shooter, I don't know, whatever.
They
they
have
use to,
those in
like, create-
zoos?
Aren't we
You
back
should-
at
you
the
should look
theme
for
park?
those
The zoo
notes,
has
yeah.
like all kinds of exhibits.
No, this is right outside the zoo.
Oh, is it right outside the zoo? Okay.
Yeah.
Things are at the zoo.
So
Right,
as
snow
you turn
cone.
around, you appear to have security chasing you.
That's fun. Okay.
What would you like to do, knowing that
I will try.
you are
to
riding
get-
a giraffe? So
I will
you
try to
assume
get
it might
this
have something
giraffe
to do
to
with
kind of
that.
like step gracefully through the center of the crowd and go back towards the theme park.
Okay, the
somehow.
the giraffe lets its neck down for you to slide down its neck
Okay.
onto the asphalt
Like Flintstones.
Okay.
Wow.
and starts walking away.
The giraffe walks away.
The giraffe starts walking towards the parking lot,
Okay. Am I in the
and
crowd?
security appears to be chasing after it.
After it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
chasing after it.
All right. Well, while the security is going after this escaped giraffe, I will instead go back into the facility. What did Stu do to make me look like I was supposed to be wherever? Or
You don't
like,
know.
make John looked like he was supposed to be in
What?
somewhere he wasn't supposed
No,
to.
he
be.
just walked confidently. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So you use your ticket to.
Yes,
get
yes,
back
we
into the theme
can,
park 'cause
Star,
it is an all-day
but at the
ticket,
same exact
so,
time, we don't
we're not-
exactly
not
know what's
after
Why
happening.
would you steal a giraffe?
We forget.
Yeah,
we don't know
they're
what
not really
happens
paying that much
whenever
attention, though. They don't have
we
many employees at the zoo.
Is
wake
there
up.
any way-
So, for
are there
example,
any, like,
I
employee
gambled
closets
away
with, like,
the,
materials or
um,
cloth or...
You assume there
theme
could
park?
be some in the indoor sections or inside
But
of the
as
gift
of what
shop.
next time I take
Okay.
control, I will
Okay.
have no idea what
Costumes,
happened in
things of the
between
sort.
then. I will remember
Again,
last
in
being
gift
in the
shop
theme
or
park.
inside of an indoor exhibit of some kind. You're
Alright,
currently
I'm just gonna
outside.
poke my head in and see if I see anything that would make like the most amazing Santa cosplay the world's ever seen to disguise me.
You might be able to make something out of stuffed animals.
Okay,
Yes,
sure.
there are. There are
Roll.
5 Johns.
Okay.
Myself, WTF, Nate,
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Lore, and
Okay.
Yeah.
EJ. We're all
I
John.
do have a skill in disguises. However, I rolled a.
Everyone is John except for Stick.
Okay, that's not.
Who is not John.
Mhm.
So as you start grabbing at stuffed animals, ripping off their appendages and
Oh, God.
limbs, and trying to form yourself a Santa costume,
Oh no.
you begin to lose control. And it goes back to a battle of willpower. And I'm gonna need everybody to bid again,
Except
and I'm gonna do a
for-
countdown again. So make sure you don't do it early.
Pepe hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Oh.
Thanks, dude. And Blue, what would you like to do?
3.
Three-way tie.
All right.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Four-way tie.
4-way tie with everybody. Stu, the only one not bidding.
Because
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
cry
have
now,
anything
dude.
to bid.
I can't wait to tell you guys.
Would
what
anybody
it was,
not? Who doesn't want to add one?
I do not.
Anybody else not want to? All right. So I will roll a die. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, it's gonna be Immortal, EJ, and Pumpkin in that order. For 4, this is gonna cost 4 willpower because it has to be more than 3 because you said you didn't want to add one.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming nobody's gonna put in 5
No.
unless somebody wants to put in 5.
I'm not gonna.
No. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. It's a 2. EJ, you get it for 4.
Okay, cool.
Just trust me, the math checks out.
All right, so now I
Sure.
have now I have 2.
All right, so you get back. You regain control. You've fought off whatever was about to make you go to sleep, and you're tearing at the seams of these stuffed animals, and you've just got yourself a pretty good hat and beard going on now. You're looking like a great face of a Santa Claus. You can keep going. It might take another 2 or 3 minutes to try and get yourself a coat, but you've got the face going on perfect. You look great.
Okay, awesome. I'm probably not gonna worry about like making a full like coat or everything unless does it take another roll to do that?
No.
Like spend more time. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just keep going for 2 minutes. Finish it.
Okay.
Up.
We spent another little bit of time, and you now have the perfect Santa disguise. You look exactly like Santa, and you don't
Perfect.
believe the security will chase after you anymore because they will think
Awesome.
you're Santa Claus. However, it is what you believe to be summertime, judging by the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I should inform you, but
Mhm.
that's fine because you're Santa.
Okay.
Santa has an off
We get
season too.
a Triton's rail in the chat.
I'm going to take
Christmas in July.
the remaining stuffing and all sorts of junk that I've collected from these massacred stuffed animals and put it in my pocket or something for now. And I'm going to take my $30 and go to the gift shop and find as many cute little toys or like snow globes or any little tinkering toy that would be cute for children, and I'm going to buy all of them with that $30 that I have.
Okay, so you find one
Oh, wait, I have
stuffed
20 bucks
animal.
left because I spent money on the ticket. So $20.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you find like 5 stuffed animals in that one is under $20. They're all $20
Oh heck.
each.
Fine,
One's
I
a
will buy
lion.
one.
One's a okay. It's $20. So you now have 1 cent remaining.
Okay, 1 penny. Awesome. That's good
But
enough
you
for me.
would you like the koala, the lion, the penguin, the bear, or the giraffe?
I'll definitely go with.
Jared.
I was going to do that one, but then I just had a thought. But okay, yeah, I'll go with the penguin.
The penguin. All right. So you now have a penguin stuffed animal. It's about the size of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you look exactly like Santa Claus. The cashier is pretty amazed, and he feels like he's starting to believe.
Starting to believe.
Okay, I'm going to prance confidently out, like getting all my old
All jolly.
man chubby cardio and
Yeah.
out to the crowds.
And you did not waste a single stuffing, by the way. Nothing's left on the ground. You used all of it.
Yes.
You're looking great. And
Beautiful.
okay, so you now have this stuffed penguin. What would you like to do out and about in the
Well, as I
zoo?
go out into the crowds and see everyone before me, how do they respond? to me?
Well, there's not many people in the zoo itself. You could go back
I meant
outside
the crowd
to.
of Triton worshippers that
Yeah,
were.
they're outside if you want to go
With
out
the
to
giraffe.
them.
Yeah, I'll go out that way.
All right, so you head out, and they all see Santa Claus, and they're fairly confused. They think that's not a Triton thing, but
Hello, everyone.
hello. Okay, well they're starting to believe now. Which,
I'm going to throw stuffing as though it is snow.
okay.
The crowd.
You want them to believe it's snow?
I don't care if they believe it. I'm just creating the illusion.
Okay.
I'm throwing
Yeah.
stuffing, like beautiful decorations.
Okay.
And where's the giraffe at this point? Has it been captured?
It appears to be somewhere in the parking lot. They still have 6 security guys surrounding this giraffe, trying to make it to turn around. It is very
Okay.
tall.
Okay. I'm debating whether I want to go find my son and give him a penguin, or whether I want to try to put a Rudolph nose on this giraffe. And I don't know what to do.
Does he even know that he has a son?
No, he
I
doesn't.
guess I don't. Oh well. Guess the son will die.
Yeah, the only one who knows that we have a child is Nathan,
Yeah.
technically.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. I have a fear of commitment, So
Yeah, his phobia is commitment.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
Gamophobia. I have
Yeah.
a fear of commitments.
All right, I'm
So,
going to find the nearest child who looks like they could use a toy, and I'm going to offer them this penguin and go, "Merry Christmas."
Okay, there is a child in this group of Triton worshippers. Would you like to give me a
Start
roll
young.
real quick?
Okay.
Um,
What? Oh, six.
Just all right. Well, he believes you're the realest Santa Claus in the world. He believes Christmas has come early, and he is so happy. He almost starts to cry. He thanks
glad you're
Triton
enjoying it,
for
my
all
man.
that you've done, and he's done for him. And
Trying whoever that is.
with that, you start to lose control,
Okay.
and it goes on to another battle of willpower. From this point on, sorry, I'd like to mention that I think it was 2 people have completed their goal already. If anybody wants to guess what those are, go ahead
Right.
in chat. But we're gonna go back to guessing. I'm gonna put another line here so we have.
Stick, I don't know if you were including me on that, but I think I could argue that one of mine has been completed, or not one, that my goal has been completed.
I don't
That's
see
a
how.
free-
We'll
this
talk
is
about
what
that
I'm-
afterwards.
We'll talk
but-
about it at the end, but I
Okay.
can argue.
Okay, that's fine. And I need you guys to post the will that you have or that you're betting in chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post. Yeah. And Blue, how much do you want to put in?
I want to put in all 5.
All right. Blue takes
He is
control.
sending it, dude.
All right, Blue, you look exactly like frickin' Santa Claus. You're very confused. Last thing you remember, you were convinced
I was Elvis
this
Presley.
76-year-old man was Elvis. You convinced him that he has just won an exclusive theme park that was owned by Elvis. That was there's my dog. That was that was frickin' stop. Because of a conspiracy.
That dog needs Triton.
I know, right?
The dog needs Triton.
All right. And there's just
and
a
that Elvis
child.
was actually alive, and it was a conspiracy.
Hey, it's not a cult yet.
It's not a cult yet.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it might be. I mean, look at the command we created.
I mean, to be fair, no one's died in the name of
Bless.
Triton yet.
Bless.
All right, Blue.
Alright, I'll bring the
Yeah,
Yes.
you just gave this kid a penguin.
Okay.
And he's crying in front of you, and a bunch of people are surrounded, looking at you in awe.
My child. I'm gonna lean down and put my hand on his shoulder. There's no need to cry. But what I would like to do is I would like to give you the powers of Santa Claus.
Okay.
What I need you to do for me. Do I still have a coin on me?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Wait.
No?
Yes,
1
you do.
cent.
You
I
still
do?
have 1 cent.
I still
yes.
have 1 cent. Okay. All right. I'm gonna flip this coin. If
Okay.
this gets heads, you will become Santa. If this gets tails, you're now my child forever.
I think that's just kidnapping.
Maybe, but I'm Santa Claus at this point.
That's how he gets his out.
He agrees.
Woo!
And as a kid, I don't think that would be the worst thing in the world for a kid.
Yeah, no.
Also, he believes that you're like a Triton.
The priest of Triton, but also Santa. I don't know Triton exists
So-
though, so
Heads, he becomes Santa. Tails,
he's my
becomes
child
your kid.
forever.
Bye,
Yes.
Santa.
Okay.
Well,
Um.
he has to follow me around basically.
Okay. It is Tails. He is now following you.
Okay.
Oh no, his parents are just okay with this?
No.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
His Triton worshipping, Santa believing parents are just like, yeah, go be with Santa, that's fine.
All right.
Trust this
Are
guy
there
for
s-
sure.
Bruh.
are there still security guards?
Bruh.
Dog be barking dog.
Gain a servant? Maybe. That might be it. But I now have a child again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nathan. Your fear of commitment won't help you here.
It's fine. I don't have to
Aw,
keep the
it's a
child
dog,
around
though.
forever.
You're right. So Stick,
that's
I love him.
Doggo.
Adorable.
If I had my camera, I'd also have my dog, but I don't have a camera, so.
Yeah, I'll give chat some excitement for me.
Yes, there we go.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Excitement.
What's his name?
This is Elia,
Oh.
and my other one is Mira.
Cute.
I don't know if she wants to come over here though.
The
All
dog.
chat's going, aww.
Praise the dog. His parents are
Yeah,
too divorced.
give chat some excitement. You gotta
Praise
come in here
Lord
too.
Triton, the doggos have visited.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Enjoyment.
It gives me enjoyment.
Oh, those are some scary
Oh
eyes.
my goodness.
The dog.
Oh my gosh. You can
that
I
dog
see
does
all.
that.
soul.
He's so
She
cute.
doesn't like being carried around.
Neither do our cats.
Yeah.
I don't like
Okay. I think I'm good now.
All right.
Thank you,
I'm
great
safe.
doggo.
Is there still a security guard?
They are surrounding the giraffe
Okay.
that
Get
you
off the
see off in
ground.
the
I'm gonna look to my new child, I guess. And I'm gonna ask him. So why is everyone gathered here?
For Triton, of course. You know Triton. You are Triton's follower, yes?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
My child. Do you know Elvis Presley?
I've heard his name. This kid's about 6 years old,
Cool.
by the way.
That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, good. I'm
Not
gonna
really,
walk.
but
No,
the
I'm
answer
gonna.
is yes, but not really.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to one of the guards.
Okay.
I'm going to get the attention of one of the guards. I'm gonna use my skill of the Elvis impersonation.
Okay.
Santa's pretending. An image of Santa. It's
It works
like,
flawlessly.
I am
Flawlessly, perfect, wonderful. So, I'm gonna tell this guard. I know this might be
This guard
surprising.
is very confused, trying to figure out whether you're actually Elvis or actually Santa. 'Cause
I-
you look exactly like Santa, but you sound exactly like Elvis.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, good night. Thank you for joining the stream.
Texas can be deceiving.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, thank you.
Whoever it was.
It's Ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, that was
Um,
Ray.
So I'm gonna look to the guard and be like, "There's no need to be confused. I am a priest of Triton, but also Elvis Presley, who has ascended to Santa Claus. Santa and Elvis are one. There's no need to be
I
confused.
See? Question mark. Okay.
Now, I see you're doing your job here, but I would like
Yeah.
to let you have a better life. As the ascended Elvis Presley and a high priest of Triton, can I have your gun?
What is happening?
Yeah, you're gonna need a roll for that, which you don't have skills for, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Santa Presley, the priest
I'll
of
do
Triton
a
asks
roll
you
for
humbly
you.
Thank you.
for a shooting
You're gonna
device.
need a 6 on this. By
Yep,
the way.
I know.
He says no.
Ah, that's a shame.
And with that, you actually start to lose control.
All right.
And it's another bid again.
And now
So-
I'm out.
My
Yeah,
God.
and blue is out.
It's basically between me and Immortal.
Can I have your
I'm pretty sure
gun?
we're gonna try and do the same thing.
All right. So, in 3, 2, 1,
Sorry, I tapped you earlier.
post. All right, Immortal puts it in 5. All right, Immortal, you wake up. You are dressed as Santa Claus. There's a security guard in front of you.
How
who's
dressed is Santa Claus? Like full coat or?
Full coat. He looks
Okay.
full Santa Claus. There's
Am I
no
fat?
mistaking him. You feel a lot of stuffing. So yeah.
Right.
In your
Okay.
mid region.
I can make
Um,
this work.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What else do I see? What else is going on?
There's a giraffe in front
Bold
of you,
request,
surrounded by
young
5
blue.
other security guards besides the one you're talking to. The one you're talking to seems to be holding his hand on his gun for some reason.
Right.
And there is a
My followers are
a
behind me.
gaggle of Triton followers who were at the theme park behind you. You're not quite sure how you got here, but it doesn't really matter.
Right.
You have a bunch of people following you around for whatever
Cool.
reason.
And there's a kid, right?
Yeah, there's a kid
Alright,
following
see
you
you in a
around
bit.
as well, right,
See you in a bit,
right by your
Star.
side. He believes he's your kid for whatever reason.
Sorry, I forgot that I made him my child.
Okay.
It's just
I got the
okay
full
that he
beard
belongs
on.
to Santa now.
Full white
Yeah,
beard.
Yeah.
Okay. I turn around to my followers, and I open the coat and I start throwing the stuffing on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, nice stuffing.
They
It's snowing again.
they're fine
it's
with
a
this.
Christmas miracle.
Go ahead.
And I tell them of how I have taken on the visage of Triton with his beard, and this is the sea foam.
Triton is Elvis Triton's or
This is my
Santa.
seafood.
Okay,
This is
they
for
they
you.
believe you. They
All
believe
right.
that's what's going on. They believe that the sea foam is coming right out of Triton's chest.
Who also is Satan. Santa.
And
Okay.
Oh boy.
that you are Triton.
Awesome.
They'd follow you anywhere.
Excellent. I turn back to the guard.
Yes.
And I go, and I lean in close and I whisper to him. I say, "Give me your gun and your phone, or I will have them
We get the gun.
riot." Using my look menacing skill.
Yeah.
The
He has
most
a skill
menacing
for looking
Santa.
menacing, by the way.
Alright, just straight up
Give me a
look
roll.
menacing.
Yeah, give me a
Roll?
roll. Yeah.
All right. That is a 5.
Yeah, that passes. He gives you his gun and his phone. He's terrified of all of these Triton followers. And of Triton himself, apparently.
Smolder.
Awesome. Does he have? It's a smartphone. What kind of?
It appears to be a 10 iPhone 10,
Nice.
original iPhone 10.
I want to open his phone.
It appears to be locked.
And I go.
All right, you show it to his face and it unlocks.
Nice, dude. Face ID,
Um,
lol.
I want to check the internet. I want to see how big my following has gotten as
Okay.
these people have been spreading.
You go to Twitter and look at the trending hashtags, and to your surprise, you don't see it there necessarily.
Alright.
It doesn't appear that it's spread much beyond what you see just in front of you.
Right.
It has only been an hour.
Okay.
Spread quick over the internet.
Yep. Could I use my both the like the already like the fact that it like if I look for like Triton is real, it's gonna be out there, right?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it will be. It is.
Like just on the internet.
Yeah.
Can I use?
There's a
that-
blog post about it. One of them is posted.
Nice. Can I use that and my preach the word to like write some rudimentary scriptures to try to like really boost the word and all that?
How long are these scriptures that you're writing?
Like a 10 Commandments, like real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you can just
side
drop
thing.
the 10 Commandments real quick. Yeah.
10 Commandments of Triton.
The 10 Commandments of Triton.
the 10 Commandments of Triton have been written.
What are they specifically though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
please.
want?
Do I need to name all 10?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's only
Give
fair.
us 3. Give us 3.
Give us 3.
They can be anything.
Thou shalt not pollute.
It's working so far. Okay.
Thank you,
Alright.
Triton. Triton is real.
Thou shalt only worship Triton. And thou shalt exalt Triton's high priest as if he were the god himself.
Whoa. Wait.
All right.
Worship only Triton. Thou shalt also worship the high priest.
No, exalt.
Hey,
Exalt.
it's just like other religions.
Hey,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Multiple gods.
Yeah, 100%.
The Holy Trinity.
I'm really just trying to massively boost the word here. As quick
Okay.
as-
Yeah. So you post that on Twitter and this blog. You copy paste it to make it faster, and
Yeah.
it's only been probably 2 minutes. and you can feel things are starting to speed up, and you're getting a following here.
Awesome. I start a Patreon
Okay.
with a goal of, and a Kickstarter with a goal of like $500 million.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
how does that go?
It's been. Are you waiting any amount of time, or are you just gonna say?
I'll wait 2 more minutes.
How long does it take to make a Patreon?
Not long.
It
It
takes a
take-
little bit longer than 2
I mean,
minutes.
yeah, it does take a little bit longer to make it, but
It depends on what incentives you're making. Like you can
Yeah.
potentially sign up for an
The
account
incentives are
quickly, but in order to make it, it can take more time.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming he
especially
just
because
put
he
like
wants
a donate button or something.
Yeah, like you could
right?
easily be like, "Here's my Patreon, go hit it up" or something.
Yeah.
But you
Like,
can't.
On the
set it up.
Patreon, it'll be like, if we hit our goal, everyone will be saved.
Sure, yeah, that
Okay.
honestly, yeah, that would take probably 2 minutes.
Just
Although I
Patreon.
will
Patreons
say
don't
that-
have goals though, do they?
Yeah, they
Or
do.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do. They do.
Yeah.
I will say though, probably
It's like
the
monthly
less
goals.
effort he puts into the Patreon, the less people will find it and be likely to.
So how's this going?
I'm assuming he's linking it to whatever he's doing. How long do you want to spend doing this? Is the real question.
Max of 5 minutes.
All right. So you spend 5 minutes making a Patreon. I'll just say you don't get the GoFundMe out, but you got the Patreon busted out. You got a donation incentive for $5 to become a member of Triton. You have to pay to be a member of Triton.
of course,
Yeah.
of course, it wouldn't
It's
be
to be part
religion.
of the familia, if you might say,
Yeah.
right?
And I make sure to let the entire crowd know what's going on.
Yeah. Actually, what price would you like to make it? You can make it any price, really. It doesn't have to be $5.
$100.
$100 to be a month, or is that a one-time thing?
A one-time thing.
Okay, one time $100 to become a member of Triton, and
Yeah.
you immediately get $5,000 from all the people surrounding you, in
Nice.
total. So you now, I guess, have a bank account that has $5,000 in it,
Sweet.
along with your
Alright.
debit card that's in your wallet.
Does anything pop up from just the internet immediately, or really quickly?
Yeah, actually it does. It's going fairly well, believe it or not. You can see it's starting to grow, which is absurdly quickly. But your preaching the word is going impeccably.
Excellent.
Of Triton.
All right.
Thou shalt not pollute.
Thou shalt not pollute. That's honestly a good commitment.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to. How do I go about this?
I'm scared.
He's
I
already
want
done
to-
so much already. I'm just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What do you guys have any guesses on what his objective is?
I think he's trying to like, yeah, he's trying to like
World
form a cult,
domination.
but
No.
he has to earn a certain profit from said cult or religion.
Okay.
Oh yeah, maybe it's make a lot of money.
I would think he's trying to become like a famous TV preacher or something, or I don't know, some kind of.
Oh,
we already
become
have
famous.
Triton is real hashtags going on. By the
Wait,
way.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes!
Really, where?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah,
This
we
is
got
awesome.
Joycey said Elvis Santa wants to
Oh,
know if he can have your
no.
gun. Hashtag Triton is real. Jack544 just tweeted
This game-
hashtag Triton is real.
This
Jack, of
game
course,
makes
is-
you hear things you never thought you would hear.
Okay.
So, just to like,
Time
Alright.
to get this is a game in which I can get ridiculous, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, just
Encourage.
keep the swearing to a minimum.
Yes. No. I'm not gonna start swearing. I'm gonna hand the phone to one of my worshippers.
Yes.
Thank you for the follow,
I'm
Crystal.
gonna tell him to take a picture of me. I'm
Okay.
gonna put the gun to the kid's head.
For following.
Yes!
I assure the crowd that nothing's wrong is going to.
Okay.
that
They
nothing's
trust
wrong.
you completely.
wait, is this a sacrifice? Oh
Wait,
my
what?
god.
What did you say?
What is he doing with the phone?
He
He's
put
just
a
holding
gun
it.
to the
Take a
child's
picture.
head.
He's taking a
He's taking a
picture
picture
of you
of
with a
me
gun
pointing-
to this kid's head.
Yeah.
The guy the security guard is there behind you, freaked out. Because he gave you this gun. He's
Hey,
still
they can follow you,
terrified
Cat.
of
Can
Can I
your
fight
entire
for
cult.
control
I
right
was
now?
like, hey,
Can I
relax.
please fight for control right
I
now?
know. I don't think we can. I don't think
Nope.
there's anything we can do until he fails a roll or something.
Yeah.
So
You're
yeah, I
not
give him
awake.
hey, relax.
Yeah.
And so he takes the picture.
Yes, he takes the picture.
All right.
Everyone is fine with this. This is
I
not
hand the
at all
guard
red
his gun
flag.
back.
Damn it.
Okay, you give the gun back to the guard.
Like I
Yes.
told you, relax.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all
And
good.
I
Yeah, what's up?
that picture,
Why? What?
in a,
Why? Damn it! Don't worry. Oh,
DM
whoops! I just swore twice.
to at POTUS, so at Donald Trump.
Okay.
With the caption
Oh
of
It's all good.
like
I
something
put
like,
it. I've got
I want him
$6
to,
on
A,
that.
give me a bunch of money, like $500 million worth. I want a nuke.
You want a nuke.
This is going so much better than I thought it would.
I want a nuke. Everyone just starts spamming bro.
Monk S. Monk S.
I say I want it sent to I just rolled a random die. I want it sent to Korea.
To
North Korea.
Wait, like
Okay.
bomb North Korea? Do we want to
Yeah.
bomb North Korea or send it to them as a gift?
Okay.
I'll be vague about it.
All right, cool.
I think I'm getting what you're doing here. Yes.
This plan is just to ruin
and
all
I want
my
to,
Is
time.
he trying to start a war?
I don't know.
And I want to use my look menacing.
Yeah.
Because
From
I
the
gotta.
picture. From the
Yeah.
picture. Yeah.
Wait, it's a
I
holy
figured it
war.
out.
Wait, is
Go
it a
ahead.
holy
Go
war?
ahead and give me a roll.
Is it
Alright.
like a religious war?
That's a 6.
Oh,
It worked flawlessly. Trump has seen this photo and he's so scared of Triton and you.
Yes,
that
the
he's gonna send a
D&D
nuke to
one
North
shot
Korea.
does start after this.
Nice.
And doing that,
Welcome,
You-
Crystal.
you
We're
start
playing
lose
Everyone is
control.
John.
Okay.
all right.
What is
Whatever has happened has.
I'm out of willpower.
Yeah, you're out of
He is
willpower.
Alright,
But
so
I'm
you
gonna need. Pump. How much willpower are you putting in?
2.
2. EJ.
Also, too. I cannot.
Pump. Do you want to up it to 3?
I will up it to 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
a bit
Pump's
more.
at 3. EJ's at 2.
This will probably go
Everybody else
for
is out.
probably not until
Pumpkin,
2.
you
I don't know
have
how
just
much longer
taken
this is
over-
going to
you
be.
have-
We'll
last
see,
thing you
though. It
remember
should be
is you were filling out
fairly
an
soon, I would
application
think.
inside of the.
It is nearly over. Oh, right.
Yeah, you were filling out that application. You're not sure quite what happened with that, but you feel like
I
you
don't even know
filled
if
it
it
out
got
pretty
handed
well.
in.
Don't worry, it did.
You are now looking kind of like Santa. You have some stuffing sticking out of your stomach. You appear to have a bunch of followers bowing before you. And there's a security guard behind you
I've had
that's
a lot of
terrified of you. There's a kid that's looking up at you, a different kid than you saw before. So you're not quite sure what happened there. And you're outside of a zoo. In a parking lot. And there's also a giraffe behind you.
Oh, yes, there's a
surrounded
giraffe.
by security guards.
Shipping a nuke to North Korea.
Sounds good, Ryder.
Um,
See you soon, man.
You're also holding a phone.
Yes.
You have just tweeted out something about to Donald Trump about a nuke with a picture of
Yes.
you holding a gun to this kid's head.
Can I get a sense of if these people are my followers? Do I get that sense?
You can probably
They are
see
worshiping
on
you.
on
I mean,
Twitter,
if
the
that
Ten Commandments are
means
there.
that, yes.
Okay.
The Ten Commandments are on
I
Twitter.
I will say, my
Oh, no,
people,
where are these
my
commandments?
people, we must unify together.
Okay.
Spread the word. We must take over the amusement park.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yes.
Wait a second, I gave it
They
away.
they completely agree with you. They think that's a genius plan, and they will follow you to the end of the earth to make sure
Okay.
that happens.
I was gonna get shot.
I try and get all of the followers to carry me back over to the amusement park.
I can't find it.
And at the same time, I want them to try and tweet at the owner of the amusement park. Oh, that's nice.
Keep
I
rolling
want them
sixes,
to tweet
man.
at the owner of the amusement park and try and get them to get the owner to have a meeting with me.
Okay.
Well, you gotta go talk to
tweet
that
at
old
the
man.
owner of the amusement park.
Oh yeah, you gotta talk to the old man that I gave him away to.
Oh man, I'm going back and just reading the chat, and I love this.
This is
Yeah,
fantastic.
right.
How do we go from giraffes to a freaking nuke?
Okay, so you are being carried back to the theme park, during which time you were tweeting, kind of relaxing a little bit. You still look like Santa. You're not sure what's going up with that, but
That's
whatever.
fine.
Doesn't matter. You're trying to
Oh, by
talk to
the
the
way,
owner of the theme park.
I just let the kid stay there. Like I don't even care about him.
You told him to stay?
No. I just left the kid because I was holding him before, right?
This
I
is
was
what
holding
happened
him.
the first time.
No,
probably.
He's
he
just
was
next to
like he was just next to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
he was just next to me. Okay, then.
Actually, it wasn't a whole kid. It was just his arm. And no, I'm just messing with you.
No.
Because you did that.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I thought that I was holding on to the kid again, and I didn't want to still be holding the kid.
No, he's
This
probably
dude just
walking
keeps
along
waking
with
up
the
holding
arm.
kids. He's gonna get the wrong idea.
He's
Yeah.
walking along with the crowd at this
Okay.
point.
Poor children in this.
And
know.
Do I get a needy? Do I get a needy?
The person appears to be out of state at this time. Unfortunately, the owner of the amusement park. He doesn't appear to be.
Where
in
is he
town.
specifically? Can I find that out?
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania. How far away am I?
200 miles.
Very
Um,
choose to.
huh. 200 miles. No. This is a hard one. I am going to. So we made it back to the amusement park, and I'm just going to say that I own the amusement park.
Okay.
It's mine again.
Get back
It's
to-
John's again.
You're being carried in on the hands of Triton followers. Some of the members in the amusement park also believe in Triton at this point.
Yes.
I
I will also tell everyone to once again pay for tickets. Like you still
Okay,
have
so
to
they're
pay.
gonna
Free
pay
tweets.
again for tickets.
Yeah.
Some of them don't have the money, so they're staying out there because they had just paid to your Patreon.
That is.
But your Patreon, you now have 20 grand in your bank account. By the way,
That's
you
good.
keep on getting dings and notifications of people
This is good.
paying you money.
Alright.
And okay, so yeah, you're inside the
It's
amusement park.
probably
You go up to the ticket sales people, I guess.
No, I want to go. I want to go all the way to like the main headquarters off.
Okay, so you want to speak to their manager.
No, I want to just walk into like the main office.
Okay.
And sit down at the desk and say that I own it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Great.
What? Do you have a skill for this? Or are we just
Do I
rolling
need
with
to
it?
have a skill for this at this point?
I mean, you do have a lot of people with you, but or
I
if something
can't-
if you had something that would prove it in some way, it would help.
I can sing to them in
Okay.
a way that will convince them of.
That's fine.
your-
Okay, give me a roll.
All right. I got a 3 exactly.
Okay, so you acapella sing to them in a way that convinces them that. Can you give me an example by chance? Come on, man. We've raised over $1,000.
Yeah, we need an example.
I own this.
I own this.
Okay. Yeah, they believe you for whatever
Let's try to
reason.
help you out because acapella.
And they're like, okay, I guess you're the new boss.
Yep.
Any
I
changes?
would like to file in with fill out the paperwork to get us on the stock market.
Oh, shut
On the
up.
stock market.
If we
That
are,
might
if,
take a while.
if the amusement park is not already on the stock market, I would like to do that. Well, that and as
How-
well the religion.
The Santa Triton.
That and
religion.
the religion itself. I would
On
like
the
to
stock.
file them jointly, put them onto the stock market.
On the stock market.
Stock market.
Can you stock a religion?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
I'm making it a company now. It's no longer a religion. It's just
Okay.
It's a company, the Triton Corporation.
So you're gonna.
Triton
That's,
Inc.
that will
Triton
take longer than
Incorporated.
10 minutes.
That's fine.
because it's through our government.
That is fine.
You're gonna start the process of trying to make Triton into an official business, along with a religion. So that
Did you
way,
just monetize a god, says Jeff?
you just convince everybody that it's easier that way.
Catholics.
Hey, every other religion monetizes their god.
Yeah, and also it can't be taxed.
So, yeah, you fill out the paperwork and you submit it. At that point, you start to lose control.
Okay.
And you stop. And now it's back to bidding control. We have Pumpkin with 3 and EJ with 2. Would you like to bet?
I can only
Hey,
bet
Stick,
the
if I
maximum
achieve
of
my
2.
goal.
Would you like?
Okay.
Did you? Yes.
All right, cool.
EJ.
Okay, I'll. What about me?
What
You have to bet.
would you like to bet? 2.
2.
Pumpkin also wants to do 2. You want me to flip a coin?
You'll beat me.
No, I'll up mine to 3.
Okay, Pumpkin's at 3 now. Okay, you have just submitted your form to create Triton into an official business on the stock market. What is it, NASDAQ?
Sure. Yeah.
Don't forget to
And
don't forget to
it's-
renew your religion subscription, guys.
Yeah.
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 And don't forget to donate to the Patreon. I mean, government.
Smash that like
The-
button with your forehead.
Don't forget to donate to the charity stream.
Yes, do that too.
Facts.
Do that
Oh, yeah.
next
More
though.
Speaking
hats.
of which-
I still have more hats.
Yes.
We still met our goal, which is a Christmas miracle, everyone. Yay!
That's
But
why we're
at the same
Santa.
time- yeah, exactly.
Everybody
that's
spams the donate.
You're still welcome to donate more.
Or I
Yeah.
can make enjoyment touch.
All right.
Triton thanks you.
Triton thanks.
Triton thanks you.
This went way better than I thought it was going.
Lord Triton.
Right? Yeah.
At this point, if there's followers in my office, I'll tell them to leave and go and convert people. And
Leave
I'd
and
like
convert people. Okay, to spread
leave
the
and
word of
convert
Triton.
people. I will point at out a couple of no. I will at this point look up online what even the religion is, because I really
Okay,
don't.
so you're gonna learn information. So you look up online and you find the 10 Triton commandments, and you learn thou shalt not pollute.
Okay.
Triton
Did you actually tweet that, W?
Triton
Oh,
only.
yeah, I couldn't find it.
Just the
And
first one.
they
yeah,
will
just the first
exalt the high priest as if he were Triton in human form. And you believe yourself to be the high priest because they posted a picture of him online. You holding a gun to this kid's head.
Okay.
So you believe yourself to be the high priest for whatever reason. You don't know if it's true or not. You just know you happen to be in the
yeah.
form of it.
Yeah.
And it may or may not have happened. You don't remember exactly.
Yes, I understand this.
So that's what you know about it.
Okay. Now that I know about it, and I know about the commandments, I would like to, and I found out about the Patreon as well.
Yes. Well, it's
I
you
would
you
like
get
to-
dings on your phone constantly.
Sure. I
About
would
money
like-
being put in your account.
Your
This
phone.
guard's phone. Yeah, this guard's phone.
On
that
the
you stole.
guard's phone, yes.
I would like to fire everyone who works for me, like for
Oh
the
my-
amusement park company,
Okay.
that does not follow Triton.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
So 74 employees have been
Discrimination on
fired
the basis of
immediately.
religion.
You still have 22 employees remaining in the entire
And then I
area.
will rehire the highest donators on the Patreon.
Sticks just like why?
My roommates
Okay.
are gonna have a ball listening to this tomorrow.
The
I-
50 people that were surrounding you outside are now all new employees of this theme park.
Yes.
How are you going to...
At this point, how well rooted would you say I have of a company?
It's it's in your control completely at this point.
Okay. Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
All right.
Or at least it's not technically your company even, but they believe it to be your company. So
Okay.
As you're telling me, devil re-entered too.
Yeah. She kept whining that I wouldn't let her.
I believe you have accomplished your goal. I'm just trying to see if you're going to go any further with this
I'm
before I
I'm
end it
trying to
off.
find a way to push it further as well. I saw about the nuke being sent, correct?
Yes, you saw something about that somewhere online that you
Okay,
told Trump to put a nuke into North Korea.
Interesting.
For whatever reason, you said that.
Interesting. Okay.
Use it
I
as
would
leverage
like
buy.
to order that all nukes and nuclear waste get dumped into the ocean, therefore breaking one of the 10 commandments. And I will tell everyone,
North Korea.
that there are no longer any commandments. And that the entire company is now anarchy.
Betray the cult of Triton.
I say the entire cult is now not cult. Company is now anarchy.
Can you give me a roll?
Yes.
Oh my god. Stick's reaction just killed me, sis TMA.
I don't know what to do.
5. I got a 5.
All right,
Dude,
they
what the
heck?
they
Threw it all away.
start dumping nuclear waste into the waters, and they're so confused. They don't know what to believe at this point. Everything's in a mass panic.
Oh, no.
Almost the entire world has been converted at this point. By the way,
This is good.
What?
It's insane. But all of the nuclear waste in almost the entire world, other countries have started being dumped into oceans. And at this point, I'd say your goal has been far surpassed, completed. And I'm going to pass it on to EJ,
He's the one with
who
the
is now
willpower.
in
Yeah.
control
I know.
for the
I
final
know.
time.
I know.
So the world is irradiated.
You wake up for the first time since writing a draft, right?
No, since he gave the child the
Oh,
penguin.
Since he became Santa Claus, you still look kind of like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Is that kid
But
still
you have a
following
bunch of
him around?
stuffing coming out of you. You're inside of a theme park for whatever reason.
Is that kid still following him around?
Are there any
There is a
Yeah,
kid
I
following
hope
him.
Yeah,
around.
that kid that he gave the penguin
kid
to.
who
Yeah,
has
he's
the
the
Wait,
penguin.
was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kid one of the highest Patreon donors? What if the kid works for us now?
He is.
We were Santa a little
Are
while
there any
ago.
trees around in this park? Like,
You're
Any-
inside of a building, an office building right now.
okay,
With
Oh,
a
I
kid
walk
and
outside.
50 new
John,
employees.
there's so much more than just a Santa.
Elvis Presley, Santa, Triton.
Okay, so suddenly I'm in charge of like
Corporate
a
god.
multi-billion-dollar company, and I have control to command the world at my fingertips and stuff.
You're not. You don't know that though. But yes.
Okay. Well, I'm
Triton- no,
surrounded by a group
Triton,
of, like,
a
working
new
people
religion.
Who are like,
Yeah.
what's your next
Son of
order, boss?
Poseidon.
What do we need
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah.
How do
They're
we-
all calling you
how do we
boss and
irradiate the
trying to.
oceans more?
Yeah.
And I'm
One of
just
them
like,
has your penguin.
Oh, what are you talking about? Please explain.
What would you like to do?
I wanted to ask more information about a little bit about what's happening because I have zero idea what's happening.
Okay. They tell you that you're.
You got a phone
Triton's-
now?
I am Lord
Yeah.
Triton.
You are Triton's incarnate, pretty much, and you are basically the ruler of the world-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna be like,
They will follow you through anything.
There you go.
Alright, I'm
Joyce has
gonna
got
say,
it. That's
great,
it. That's about
I
right.
have a great
CEO
plan I've
God
wanted to
Stinger,
do for a
Elvis
really
Santa
long
Triton.
time, guys.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell them to go like construct using all the world's resources. I'm just gonna kind of tell them to get a bunch of like wire and string it together to make a bunch of black lights, like kind of like a Christmas light thing. String it around the whole world, turn it on, and it'll light up the irradiated oceans like a giant Christmas light.
The irradiated
Simultaneously.
ocean.
Was
While
your goal
they're
to spread the Christmas spirit?
Yeah, and while they're doing all those
We'll
commands,
talk about it in a
I'm
minute.
gonna like go take my shredded stuffed animal bits of like colorful stuff and throw it on trees and like decorate.
Okay, so you want to just Christmasify
Spreading
the
Christmas
world.
everywhere. I'm going to
Alright.
declare Christmas the national holiday 365 days of the year.
Is there anything else you would like to do as your time is John?
Um,
Or is that it for the next
that's pretty much it. I'd like to buy a gift for every child as well.
I'm sorry for what I
Okay.
just sent in chat. It is not me. It's my cat.
Okay. We'll give that to you, EJ. You do that, and you successfully complete your obsession. Now
Yes.
with that, I would like to go through one at a time and
Absolutely.
ask chat what they think everybody's goals were.
Yes, 100%.
Sorry.
Now, so let's talk about EJ since he's in the top left. What does everybody think EJ's goal was this game?
To just become Santa, like.
No, I think it was to spread the
Yeah.
Christmas spirit. I think
Spread,
it was to
okay.
spread the Christmas spirit.
I think
Very
spread Christmas,
specifically,
yeah.
okay.
Spread this Christmas spirit. All right. So EJ, would you like to reveal?
My obsession was to perform a Christmas miracle.
Oh my
Whatever
god.
that looked like.
Oh my god.
Christmas in July too.
Christmas in July.
Okay.
that works.
That's
So,
why I was
EJ, you did perform a Christmas miracle in a way. You turned the Earth into Christmas, more or less, at the end there.
Yeah, as we enjoy our
So
last
that's
days on
pretty
Earth.
miracle-ish. Emblor, you're in the top middle on the screen. at
Oh
least.
great, here we go, dude.
What does chat think that his goal was? Remember, he
Yeah,
went to the
no
zoo
idea.
for
Are
the
you
giraffe
trying
and
Be a jockey, but
Started
of a
to-
giraffe.
tried to fight the security guards or something. What does everybody think that his obsession was? If
I
I
don't
can
know.
ask
You
you guys.
start
as
a
well.
riot, maybe? Free the zoo?
Free
yeah,
the zoo.
Yeah, chat was saying free the giraffes. And that's not,
Free the giraffes?
that's not exactly it.
Anybody else have any guesses?
Break into what
No
somewhere
idea.
or steal something.
Cause havoc.
He
My
specifically,
guess is to like cause a riot or something.
All right. With
because he
that,
ran away from the zoo and then he came back to it with the giraffe. So
Yeah,
he had
he
some
got
reason
the
to go back
giraffe.
to
Alright.
it.
Emblor, would you like to reveal?
Yes, I was trying to ride a giraffe into battle.
Oh, you're so close.
So I was trying to
You set him
rally.
up for it.
I was trying to
Set him up
rally
for
the
it.
troops and then go back and fight the security guards, but I failed at like rallying.
Right at the end.
Oh,
Right at the
Yeah.
end.
You were so
The
close.
I
final
was
hurdle.
so close,
Final
dude.
hurdle.
And I rolled 2 1s, dude. I'm so bad.
Finally, not be hungry.
Of course.
I had
Uh,
some
I'm kinda
great
glad John
rolls.
didn't die.
This probably
All
means
right,
I'm gonna get
and,
bad rolls.
After that, Pump. Well, we're gonna talk about Pump. What does everybody think Pumpkin's goal was? Any guesses?
Own a company.
No,
No,
a company.
to like ruin
I
a
think his
company.
goal was to make an extremely profitable company in some way, or become in charge of a big corporation.
Yeah, become a CEO or something.
All right, and you guys are pretty close actually. Pump, would you like to reveal?
Yes, my goal was to betray a large corporation, so I just made my own,
Nice.
Nice.
and then I betrayed it.
Bruh. Wow.
That's amazing.
Ooh. Ooh boy.
Immortal, you're next on the list. What does everybody think Immortal's goal was?
Make a cult? I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I
Like
think it
spread a
was-
religion
Become.
globally or
Start a holy war.
Yeah, start a holy war. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I said for sure. Yes.
All right, and
Give Chad a second.
Chat
Give
says
Chad
make a
second.
goal,
That says
make a cult, make
become
immortal,
Become
Become
immortal cult.
make immortal,
Yeah, yeah.
immortal.
Become
Oh, that
God.
would be cool.
Become
Just
God.
become immortal. That would be a
Yeah.
cool goal.
That would
Just
be
become
awesome.
Immortal.
All right, Immortal, would you like to reveal?
Yeah, that's pretty close with the start of Holy War. My obsession was to get a country to declare war on another one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, we
Start a
should've-
war
we should've
between two
thought about the
countries.
nuke
Yeah,
stuff.
start a
We should've
war
thought
between
about the
two
nuke
countries.
stuff.
Shroomy, are you watching the stream? That's my cat typing in group chat. It's not me, dude.
I don't think he is.
And we have
Alright.
one left, Blue Wings. If anybody wants to guess on what Blue Wings' goal was, remember he did a lot of betting for whatever
Gamble
reason.
away his life.
And it's
Yeah,
just
he was trying to
giving,
like
just
win a bet
giving
or
stuff away
something?
that he doesn't have.
Hey.
WTF
WTF.
Chat, what does everybody guess about Chat?
Shot a child. Close. I was about to.
No,
Oh
nobody
my
killed any.
goodness.
I think
I'll get to that in a
everybody
minute.
Survived this game, right?
Yeah, no one died.
Yeah, nobody
actually
died.
Well,
except for the
Except
fish,
for
probably.
everyone in the entire planet.
because we were already at the ocean now, yeah.
Except for all of them.
Lose $1 million?
Except for like
Kidnap
the
a child?
like
Minor problem.
consequences of everything. Yeah.
Uh,
Alright.
Future them issue.
Blue,
But hey,
would you like to
Christmas
reveal
lights.
your obsession?
WTF was right. Gamble away other people's items. Now I
Nice.
was about when I asked for the guard's gun, I was about to gamble away that child's life. Hey,
No.
it would have made my goal.
Bruh, says Denise.
To be fair, life is
Yikes.
your biggest possession.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that said, that concludes the game for the most part.
Bro.
Very well done, everybody. Everybody guessed
Everyone
very
is
well,
crazy.
actually.
Everyone is dumb.
As for a
Look at
winner
you,
goes,
Wes.
normally you just pick whoever did the most impressive thing, more or less. And I honestly have to give that to Pump, because he totally threw me off when he just made his own company in order to betray his own company.
I'm trying to agree with that.
Close second would be Immortal for
Yeah.
the nuke thing.
Yeah, no, you guys set me up. You guys set me up for it.
Yeah. A quick recap of the game if you guys want it. It started off in a theme park where did the Blue start?
No, Nathan.
Nathan
did.
started. Told his
And then I
kid,
took
gave
Get
him
Back
$20 to go to a
after.
merry-go-round.
We don't know what
Went and
happened
applied
last
for a
time.
job there. Left because, oh no, Blue took over. Went outside to talk to a man and gamble away the theme park, which because he thought he was Elvis.
Mhm.
And the guy won the theme park actually. At which case, Stu took over. Left the theme park and towards the zoo to go and try and find a giraffe. Tried to get on the giraffe, failed at first, but then he got on and started to leave the theme park to where he found a
Yes,
bunch of
did
followers
gamble away my
outside
phone.
the theme park because Immortal had previously talked to them outside of the theme park about following Triton. Hashtag
Hashtag
real.
Triton is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We now have. I just want to point out we now have like 8 tweets on Twitter with that hashtag.
Hey, we're growing.
This is good.
At which point, EJ takes over, gets off of the giraffe, and goes into the gift shop to dress himself up as Santa. Does so successfully, and then what happened after that?
Became
I
Santa,
gave
gave
a
a child
penguin to a child.
a penguin.
Gave
A
child a
stuffed
penguin.
penguin. A stuffed penguin.
A stuffed penguin. So I counted that as a Christmas miracle. That's why I traded over to where
That was the first one.
Where I then took over.
Blue took over.
And then tried to shoot the child that I gave a penguin.
Actually, I gambled with the child either to give him Santa's powers or the child then became mine.
Right.
Oh yeah, and he got the child.
I got the child, apparently.
So he didn't gamble away anything, so he couldn't actually complete his goal from that.
No, but
and
I
then
did.
He tried
yeah.
to get the gun from the guy,
And I failed.
that. So then, was it Immortal took back over?
Yeah.
Started a war between North Korea and America because Trump was scared of Triton.
No war technically started
Because it looked
yet.
menacing enough to make Trump nuke a country.
He,
That's how
he
scary it
did.
looked.
He did nuke North Korea, though. Yeah.
No, he put a nuke in it. He didn't say whether or not like he nuked it or they just brought the nuke over there.
I
Yeah.
let it be
He
vague.
left it
Yeah.
vague.
Right,
I love-
Horace, you
that's
missed.
fine.
You missed
If
a
they-
lot,
if
my
North
dude.
Korea
I'm sorry.
sends a nuke that says "Made in America" on it, they're spooked, dude. A war is occurring.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Jesus.
Award
That
is
says
definitely
clap for
going
Stick. He
to.
was best DM.
Yes, absolutely, dude. That was so fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys get back to D&D now, since you got
Yeah,
D&D with
for sure.
donation incentives up
The
next.
other one,
Stick
yes.
around for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head
Yes,
off.
sir.
Blue is gonna DM.
Can we
Enjoy.
get some salutes? Can we get some salutes
Yeah.
for our amazing game master?
Hashtag
Yes.
Triton is real.
That's wonderful. We need it.
Triton is
Okay.
real.
Honestly,
Hashtag Triton is real on Twitter, guys.
honestly,
Spread the cult.
we need to do that
news.
again
Good
on the
word.
on the EvoTech. We need to do that again as one of the weekly streams
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh yes,
I
dude,
don't
that
know
would be
if I have the
super
brain
fun.
power for
with
that.
with like different players this time, if we
Yeah.
can. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
who's
definitely.
here?
Yeah.
Blue Shroomy had been asking if he could join the D&D.
Oh, I missed that.
Shumi wants to join? I thought Shumi said he didn't want to. Oh my god.
Yes.
My brain.
Yes, he
Never mind.
can.
Oh, that's Cat. Okay.
Just,
Okay.
Hi, Cat.
oh, that was great. I
Uh,
was thoroughly entertained
let's
for
see
all of
here.
it.
Can we all agree I'm the
Still
best
here
John though?
Because great job to Stick. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, no, Stick.
Oh, he's
Once
gone
again.
now. Oh.
Stick's gone.
Well,
Great
yeah.
GM.
Still, a
Stick
round
was
of applause
great
anyway.
GM.
Everyone tweet at Stickman Ninja, and tell him he did amazing.
Yes,
Yeah,
blow
yeah.
up his
Follow him
Twitter.
as well. Follow him. Blow him up.
Blow
Yep,
up
blow
his
him up.
I
Twitter.
don't know if I follow him. I should check.
It's Stick Man Ninja without an eye, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, no eye. There's no eye.
So Shroomy.
I'm gonna get down, okay?
I'm not actually participating. I just want to be here. For
Oh, you just want to be here. Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay, gotcha.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
absolutely.
Guys, I hate to do it to you all, but my head hurts way too much to
Go
have
for it, man. You're good.
Yeah, take it off. Take it off.
Bye, Cat.
Thank you, Cat.
Thanks for stopping in.
I'm sorry for the
Okay.
pluses. I'm trying to get my cat off my freaking desk
You're
right
good.
now.
You're good. You're good. I'm gonna count these
Here,
really
here, here. Let
quickly.
me just
James,
show you
cat.
what's happening. Let me just show you.
Sean
oh, yeah.
tweets, Triton is real.
5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8,
Dorothy.
9, 10,
I didn't mean to start a cult in
12,
real life.
13,
But you did, and guess what?
16,
It
17.
it's
Alright,
great.
I had 17 hats
Too
on.
good of a meme.
17
Nice,
hats.
Mom.
Nice.
Nice.
17 hats.
Can you get down?
Just nuke the cat.
Just nuke the
Nuke the
cat.
cat.
Don't do that.
What are we
That
doing,
will get
Cat?
us
We're gonna
banned.
nuke the cat?
That'll get.
Oh, Santa beer.
You've already threatened to put it into the food processor. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lord.
I remember that.
Should I start for D&D or no?
Uh,
I'm just like, if you want to.
I don't
He
know. I mean, I
remembers.
wasn't going to. but now that
Sean
you
asked,
Alright, I gotta
can
get
I
you.
pop on and chill too?
Well, Cat's not
Oh,
here
yeah,
anymore.
you're right.
I
I feel like the more people we get on, the riskier it is going to be.
Yeah.
There's too much noise.
Yeah, it's also hard
I
to
wouldn't be
do
straight up
D&D.
against it, but yeah.
I wasn't gonna like participate in it. I just.
yeah. Just sit here.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
here for the memes and to lol.
All right.
Mhm. I mean, we do still need people to mod the chat and take.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
As long as we're still doing D&D, because
Oh,
now we're
Yes,
that
yes,
is
we
true.
are.
Sean would be pushed to talk.
Now we
Okay.
only have an hour and a half to do D&D.
That's
so,
fine, honestly.
That's perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Again, this is supposed to take 30 minutes, but it will probably go longer knowing
See
us.
how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Let me find my character sheet.
Yes.
I need the link to the D&D Beyond stuff again.
Yes. Let me pull it up as well.
I'm actually really hungry, so I might
I'm
leave
hungry
and
too.
just keep watching this.
Can you
but
get my
like,
food? I'm kidding.
when do you?
My hair
I
be
mean, I
so
do want
messed up
something,
though.
but I don't know what.
Bro, she is not budging, and I'm not trying to get
Okay.
bit right now.
Have you tried propping your keyboard higher up so that she can't just walk on it? If you put your keyboard on top of something, she won't climb on it.
Have you
Alright.
tried just
What do you
being
mean?
better?
On my desk.
Yes,
Yep.
so if you put something on top of your desk and put your keyboard on top of that.
No, she's there. My keyboard I can access. My mouse pad I cannot.
I'll be in
Oh.
the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Just
Put the
grab it,
mouse
man.
pad on
Just
top
grab
of
it,
it.
pop it.
I will also say, for everyone as John, I had a phobia of heaven.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I had a
of
phobia
heaven?
of keys.
Yeah, I forgot to use my phobia.
Ah,
be
you're
honest.
good. Phobias didn't matter that much.
Nah.
Can I
I
just
had a
say,
phobia of
my
talking to
phobia
girls,
fit
but I never
really
talked to a
well
girl.
with what my
That's
goal
a mood
was.
though.
My phobia fit really well with what my goal was.
Yes.
Because I had a fear of commitments, and my goal was to
Not
betray a
trying to
company.
Attack you. I just want to
Yeah.
get you off of there.
Alrighty.
Get off.
Just grab the mouse, Stu. Just grab the mouse.
Perfect. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I.
totally.
Oh yes. One of my
reached
other
my
skills
end
was
for
throwing
my
sharp
like-
objects and parkour. But anyways, so
Oh, that's good. That's good. Mouse pogs. Mouse pogs.
mouse
Oh,
pogs.
mouse is playing with it.
Mouse pogs.
All right. So we all set to start.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Michaela went to go get food. She's just gonna sit in the chat though.
Get down. You're gonna fall.
So.
Good. If the cat falls, it will learn not to do that.
Get down. Get down.
Ready. So to start things off.
All right,
Did
I'm
you
here.
send a
Sorry.
link? Did
You're
you
fine.
send a
Yeah.
link?
So.
Oh wait, I'll wait till he gets his headset back on.
Can you tell the chat how to do donation
Yes,
incentives?
for
'Cause
donation
this is-
incentives.
This is going to be D&D, but like if you want to donate to change things about the game and cause chaos, you can. We don't know what the incentives are, so you'll be able to do things to us that we don't even know what you can do.
Some people know some of them. Some people have looked because you can, but majority of it is unknown to the players.
Yeah.
So what I will ask is, if you do decide to donate, just let us know. I have a list here as well, but just let us know which one you're donating for, just so it's a little bit easier. Shroomy, if you can keep track of that as well, if that happens.
Sure.
Cool, thank you. Oh, this is not the best thing to start looking at D&D for, because this is going to go terribly wrong.
Did anyone mention that Stick is posting skills in the chat for each of us?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
yeah.
Stick is
Okay.
posting our skills.
What?
Cool.
Oh,
Replacing
yeah.
the skills that we had in
yeah,
that
yeah.
game.
Can I just say, I am
I
really
haven't thought about it
disappointed
until I
I was
never
not able to make a parachute.
Not able to make what?
I kept on brainstorming, like, okay, how can I use a parachute?
This is perfect. Good. Yes, perfect. All right. So, to begin.
Oh, I also had animal
Oh.
whispering. I could have just told the giraffe to do what I wanted. Oh well.
That would have been great.
Wish I had that, dude.
Made it so
Thought
much
you
easier.
had animals.
I did. I
Uh,
kind of wanted to like put a Rudolph nose on the giraffe, but I didn't.
Oh, that
All
would've
right,
been good.
time for D&D.
time for D&D. So,
Let's hear Blue DM.
mhm.
All right, let's put in reverse, shifting gears.
Yes.
Bruh.
To begin, a party of 4 adventurers find their way to a small town on the outskirts of an unnamed city. They don't entirely know each other. They just know they've all been hired for the same job. To free this town of the curse of a vampire. As they enter this town, all 4 look upon to see an overgrowth of vines and weeds taking over a majority of the buildings, and a large castle sitting in the center. Looking around, they see several people very dazed, walking around doing menial tasks, taking apart some of the buildings and building random objects and keeping their farms going, but nothing really appropriate for what should be happening, which is the town falling apart. None of the townsfolk give any of the adventurers a second glance. Before I continue, would any of the adventurers here like to interact with anything outside of the castle?
Anyone at all.
Nope,
So there's
I'm
a
good.
Castle,
There's
Trying to
and there's
think.
so
a town that's falling apart.
Before-
I'd like to make a perception check to see if anybody looks shady around.
all right, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
All right. Where's my d20? There it is.
So we don't really know each other.
All right, I got
No.
an.
No, we don't.
I have a -1 to perception. I got an 18.
18 total.
Yeah.
All right. You look around. You don't see anyone. The biggest thing out of the ordinary is that no one's giving you a second look. Looking over at the people, their eyes are glazed over. They have no sense of direction. You go over to one, wave your hand in front of them, and they just do not give you a second look.
All right. I hate to do another perception check, but I have a +5 to perception.
All right.
So,
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
okay, I didn't get anything higher. Let's just move along.
All right.
It's just
uh,
nothing, no reaction.
No reaction.
I backhand him.
Okay. You backhand him. Go ahead and roll an unarmed attack for me. An unarmed
Alright.
strike.
Okay. What is that? Just strength plus proficiency.
It is D20 plus 8 for you.
So yeah. So that's a 21 to hit.
Ah, thank you for the 10.
Just received a donation.
I know what's
Hey.
up.
Saying,
All right.
You know what's up.
I know what's up. All right.
Oh, I'm scared.
Uh,
What's happening?
What
in
is that?
situations,
What is that?
Introduced our characters yet?
in situations for the $10, I don't. It was an anonymous, so
Are
if
you a bard?
if you know us, if you know me, please. There we go. I just got it because of the notification. Alrighty. Alrighty.
It has
I rolled
begun.
a 21
I'm
to hit.
scared.
21 hit.
Thank you for the donation, by the way.
You hit him.
Also, I'm scared.
Yeah. For 5 damage. For 4 damage. I'm sorry. You backhand this man, and he hits the ground and slowly stands back up and gets back to whatever he was doing. No reaction.
All right.
What is this man doing exactly?
Wandering around, picking up rocks and sticks.
Okay.
Idiot.
Yes.
Idiot. You feel a sudden urge,
Yep.
and you just begin to take off all of your armor, and you drop all of your items, and you just kick him into a building.
I watch him do that, and I say, "Whoa!"
I just wait. Hold
I
on.
did not
I
realize
Wait,
this
what does
kind
he
of
do?
party.
Yeah, what do I do with the armor?
You take off all your armor, take off all your
Uh-huh.
weapons, and
Uh-huh.
you just chuck it into a broken down building.
Should I remove this stuff from my inventory, or...
Your sudden urge
ignore it.
passes. Your stuff is now off of you. You can go pick it up if you would like. But you just have an urge to get rid of it all.
Alright, well,
Actually, roll a
is there
wisdom saving throw for me.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
that is a... You said save?
Yes.
That's a 14.
14. All right. So you the urge passes, and you do go pick up your armor and the the enchanted hand axe.
Okay, great.
But that's it.
Can I talk to someone?
To one of the people? Sure thing.
Just like the nearest person.
I'm going to remove the items that you
Hello.
don't have anymore.
I am beside you.
Oh, what do I not have anymore?
You don't have the normal weapons.
I am ignore.
You don't have really
I
anything.
ignore. I'm dead.
So I still have my main weapon?
Main
Or no?
weapon. You don't have your potions. You don't have your bags.
Bruh.
But you have your shield, your
happened?
enchanted hand axe. Donation. That's what happens.
Oh,
Sick. So someone's still targeting me. Awesome. Love it. You know, so
Are you
much
I knew
money,
we shouldn't have let Stu
So much-
involved in this.
so much money that's been donated today towards charity has been used to also punish me. So I'm very confused right now. I'm not really sure what the deal is. All right, no, that's fine though. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and do that and let me know when to refresh.
All right, go ahead and refresh.
Okay, I'm going to go talk to the nearest person, literally like the first person that I notice.
All right, you walk over to just an elven woman.
Yep.
Looks fairly young. She's sitting, not doing anything, just dazed out of, not paying any attention to anything.
Okay. Without even like really looking at her, I just kind of like motion to the castle, I guess,
Okay.
and I just go, is vampire?
She doesn't reply.
we're a traveling party. Like we know each other.
No.
Not entirely. You
Apparently
met
we
up.
just met.
You met up and traveled to the town, so you have some semblance of who each other are. But you don't.
Okay, so
you've never
can we-
worked with each other
Can we,
before.
can
We have
introduce
been
each
familiarized.
other?
Yes.
Know who
I
we
was
are, yeah.
I was gonna do that once we entered the castle, but we are apparently standing outside the castle. So yes, we can introduce each other now. Introduce your characters.
I mean, if you want us to be at the castle instead of putzing around town first, sure.
Just
Whatever.
as a thing, I think it'd be great if we introduced characters when we like got together as a group.
All right.
Alright.
So I will go ahead and, for the sake of brevity, you ask the lady of the vampires in the castle, and she doesn't reply at all. And your first thought is, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna go find out. And you begin to walk towards the castle, and your party follows you. And as you walk towards the front door, it opens. A large, creaking, metallic sound, very similar to the to EJ's character, who's been with you the entire time. And you enter the castle, and the doors shut behind you. Now, if you'd like to introduce your characters, let's go ahead and start with EJ, since you are top left.
Hello, I am ignored. I am ignored. I am a warforged. I am a bit broken down and glitchy, but I get by. I am kind of covered in, vines and junk, because I've been a bit out of repair, but I still get the job done. I do not steam and oil and grease shooting out of my head.
Oh,
I
no.
don't like pollution. I hate the environment being harmed. I am a druid.
Of Triton.
I protect the environment as I'm like
That's right.
shooting cogs out my back and falling apart a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect. Idiot.
Talking to you, Stu.
I am idiot. I hit things and I explore things and name is all I know. I am. I actually forget what my race is. Hold on.
Half orc.
Half orc. Thank you.
Fits the character.
I am a single half of an orc. I think.
What's the other half? You don't have one?
I think other half is half.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Perfect. Nathan.
All right. I didn't come up with a character name beforehand, so I just names.
Yeah, I didn't come up with a name
First
either.
off,
I just
I am
named
an
myself.
Arachnosis, so hello, my name is Jet.
Okay.
I
Valorant?
am a bard.
That's what the thing is. God,
Nice
it's all coming
props.
together.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I am also a little bit roguish.
Oh my.
A multi-classer.
Jet from the Freedom Fighters.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Jet from the freedom. That's hilarious.
That's funny. Denise says, "Slay, pump, slay."
I have no idea how to play this instrument.
Solid.
I'm
Hey,
pretty
you tried
sure.
though,
I'm
that's the
pretty
point.
sure you. These are finger tabs where you place things, and then this is where I'm supposed to play.
I don't know either. So that instrument is a dulcimer, if anyone's wondering.
It is a dulcimer.
Um,
I am proficient in it.
You IRL or are you in game?
in game.
In game, my character is proficient with
I see.
this instrument. I just happen to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we have Immortal,
Me.
the character that I'm most concerned about.
I'm gonna
By
call
the way,
it
it's
Nuke in
Jet
North
with two
Korea.
T's.
Jet with two
Jet
T's?
two
Okay.
T's.
Nice.
Aw.
Alright. Yes, I am Uriel Erebos. I'm a paladin of vengeance, and I get a little angry sometimes. But it is my goal to rid the world completely of evil. All evil. All of it. Forever. And I am an Asimar, which is an angel person.
Oh, I thought it was like a YouTube genre.
Yes.
A swear word.
Yes.
Swear die, swear die.
And I wear no shirt. I wear pants. I am lean but muscular and a solid 5'7".
Thank you. I
Solid.
couldn't tell that by looking at you.
Wow. Okay, dude.
No, I mean like you would.
No, wait. Can I just clarify something? We're all using character voices.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do my best. I don't know
voices
how
are
to do
dope.
a robot voice that I just made up.
No, you're great, dude. You got it.
Righty.
All right.
So, with the introductions out of the way, our party now stands in a large open foyer of the castle. A stairwell stands in front of you, going straight up to a large gold-crested red door. Red looks velvety from the distance, and two smaller wooden doors stand to either side of the room. And from what you can see, there are pieces of armor, some weapons hanging on the wall, artwork of what you can assume is the owner of the castle, littering the main hall foyer of the castle. So, to start things off, what would you like to do?
Okay, I have something I would like to do. So we're all just suddenly in this room with each other, and we're like, okay, hi, who are you, right?
I mean, at this
we
point,
don't
you've
know.
been traveling for about a day with each other to get to the town.
Okay.
You met up before the adventure. You had all been hired to
Gotcha.
come slay this vampire.
All right. Okay, so never mind. What I was gonna do does not apply.
Vampires are evil, classified. They destroy things and mess with the environment.
Yes, I too. hate vampires.
What is environment?
What is
Well,
hate?
the environment, my young friend, is all around us.
Why you have so much energy?
Accurate.
Why do you not have so much energy?
I am old.
I can tell, dear friend.
I need oil can.
I'm just gonna sit there because I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
All right.
What race is Jet?
Air Genasi.
Air Genasi. Okay, cool. Just no, my friend, the floaty one is right.
The floaty.
It is an exciting day. We are able to vanquish evil. So let us prolong no further. And I go to open the door.
There's vegetables.
Which one? So there are two smaller wooden doors to your right and to your left, and then there, forward ahead, there's the large golden red velvet door. Big one? All right.
The big one.
You go to open the door. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving check for me.
Alright. I'm good at all saves, so... Alright, that is a 16 total.
Okay. You grab onto the handle of the door and you feel a jolt of cold run up your arm, but it's must just be the cold of the metal handle. And you go to open the door and it is locked.
Alright.
Step back, my friends. I can handle this.
No.
You are very...
I would like to try and pick the lock.
Oh, okay. You go up to the door and you find the lock and go ahead and roll a Thieves' Tool check, which is, I believe, just a D20 plus your proficiency bonus. If I'm correct.
D20 plus Dex plus proficiency.
Oh, Dex plus proficiency. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it fell off. Let me roll again. Because it fell right into my hand. Alright, so that is a 7 plus 9 plus... I'm looking for my proficiency bonus. Plus 5.
Yeah.
All right. You, with ease, one-handed, also playing the dulcimer, you pick the lock.
How can you play a dulcimer with one hand?
You do it!
You're better.
You rolled really well. So you pick the lock.
Let me try and play a pleasing note.
How did you comprehend? Or how did you accomplish this feat?
Impressive.
If you believe anything is possible.
Hey, Windman.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jet it is.
hi, can you make a breeze? Cause I have some armpit sweat.
I can make
Well, what I can do is just nuzzle up under that arm. Nice.
No, no, I'm good.
I cast Gust. And
Are you
just
sure?
blow
Wait.
a wave of air at Stu.
Wait.
Just like puts his arms up and just like takes all of the air, just airing out his pits.
Okay.
It smells awful, by
Wait,
the
are
way.
you wasting a spell slot?
It is a cantrip.
It's a
Yeah,
cantrip. It's fine.
Yeah. I was concerned for a second, like,
Although
wait
I
a second.
I am like a metal robot, so I don't know how I have spellcasting capability. I don't know what the lore is. It's just a character that we made up real fast.
Druid powers.
Yeah, since we made it, so I'm
It's
trying
a
to
thing,
learn how
it's
to
possible.
do it.
It's Warforged?
Just justify it in our world.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Warforged.
Warforged.
Warforged are like semi-bionic, so...
Yeah, they're like
Like, they
robot
got-
magic people. They're
Yeah,
created
it's
through
like they have,
enchantment.
like,
yeah.
Eat into them.
They've got like biological, like human elements.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot
It's
of the
like
times.
an old-fashioned form of a cyborg.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I see.
except way cooler.
Way true, way true. I love Warforged.
I'm kind of playing more into the machine aesthetic, I guess, rather than.
Oh yeah, no, let it ride.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
yeah.
Let it ride.
Ah, baby.
But feel free to.
Whatever happens is true. This is our truth.
Yes.
Yeah. This is how D&D works.
Alright, so the door opens.
So you unlock it and you go for the door handle. Please roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh wait, him?
Yes.
You get a plus
Here's
4
the
to
thing,
that.
guys. Here's the thing, guys. I am very min-maxed. One of the things I am not good at is wisdom.
Oh, no.
You get a plus 4 to the save because you're within my aura.
That is nice because I rolled a 2.
Oh no!
So you fail. I'm sorry. As you grab the handle to open the door after picking the lock, you feel a jolt of cold run up your arm and into your spine, and you become paralyzed.
This is the last song the bards will ever sing.
You become paralyzed for the next couple of moments, and you are unable to move.
Okay.
So he just falls to the ground.
Yeah, I just...
Save my dulcimer!
Companion,
I see this and I just go...
Companion, you have fallen. Do you require assistance?
I don't even look
Companion.
twice at him. Whatever.
Windman is.
And I go for the door handle.
I like reach down to put my hand on his neck to see if he's like alive or if he's just, I don't know what he's doing.
All right. Yeah, he's alive. He's currently paralyzed, so he can't move. Let me quickly grab.
No, listen. Do not bother him. He is sleeping. He tired.
Are my eyes not
pitiful
open?
is what he is.
Continue to collapse. This seems illogical.
Your eyes, I believe, yeah, your eyes can move. Let me quickly pull up the
I
paralysis.
think your eyes are the only thing that can move.
Yes. So with paralyzed. Here we are. Creatures incapable of moving or speaking. You automatically fail any strength, and dexterity saving throws, and if anything tries to attack you, they have advantage.
Can I blink and thieves can't?
Yes, you can. Does anyone else here speak Thieves' Cant?
No.
Yeah.
No,
so you.
How the heck would you blink with a?
It's a written language.
Oh, so
He like
you
converts
literally
it to
blink.
Morse code.
Yeah, he's literally doing like Morse code and.
Oh, that's brilliant! Wow. I thought you were meaning like, can I use like a blink ability to transport yourself?
Yeah, not exactly that brilliant because none of us know Thieves Can't, but yeah, yeah, good attempt.
Good attempt.
Yeah.
Blue,
played a
you may want
He
to
is
change up
alive.
your voice because
He has a
people are
sorcerer,
getting
do
super
not blink.
comfy. I said Blue might want to change up his voice because the viewers are getting super comfy. About to fall asleep.
Sorry about that. All right.
Play more music.
Well,
Well, wake them up.
We'll just go ahead and raise it up a bit. Here we go.
Okay. I will use my grating robot voice.
Alrighty, boys and girls, let's get back into D&D.
No.
Yeah, I look down at him and I just, all right, he's pathetic. All right, and I go for the door.
All right.
Companion, I will reach down and just lift him up and like kind of carry him like a stiff board over my shoulder and pick up his dulcimer in the other
I'm
hand.
made of air.
He's very light. Yes.
Figure that I am having trouble with that then.
As you reach down to pick him up, the paralysis does wear off. It has been a couple of moments. So you are able to move again.
Jet has been on a journey.
I'm forgetting names. Uriel.
Yes.
I'm assuming you go through the door. Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you open up the door, you see a long, well-lit hallway with several suits of armor lining it. That is just what that is just what you see currently. Ig, you pick up Jet, and as you do so, the paralysis wears off, and you're good again. What is everyone else doing here?
I look to you said Uriel?
Uriel.
Okay, Uriel. I look up as they're like looking down the hallway. I'm just like,
did you find vampire?
Not yet, my simple friend.
What does simple mean? What do you
It
mean?
means you're a dunce.
Okay. What does dunce mean?
You die first, after the vampire.
No, I strong. I good.
Right.
No one is dying today.
I sense hostility. Please calm yourselves. We are here to do job.
I agree with my Warforged friend here.
We are
Is detect
friends.
magic a ritual? Can I
Of
cast
course
detect
we're
magic
friends.
as a ritual?
What is friend?
Can you? Let me
think
double
it is
check
ritual.
here. I believe.
I shall explain later.
I believe it can be cast as a ritual. Let me double check here.
Thank you.
Of course, anything for you. My accent is changing a little bit. I'm trying.
It's okay.
Not to.
I'm trying to get my robot voice figured out too.
Really, the character voice is just enthusiasm.
Yeah, it has the ritual tag.
Yeah, you can cast it as a ritual. Yep.
Alright, so if y'all are cool with waiting here for 10 minutes, I want to cast detect magic to make sure that those suits of armor aren't gonna attack us.
Okay.
That
Or we
sounds
could just see what happens as we walk. I could cast dispel magic if we need to.
Yes,
would
but
agree
dispel
once
magic
again
only
with
works
the
if a spell has been cast on them.
I don't understand how my spells work yet. I haven't figured out how to
All
play.
right. She. Sorry. Yeah.
She.
You're. Yeah. Wait. Are you playing? Hold on. Let me clarify this. Are you
Who
playing
is
a
she?
female character or a male character?
Who?
Who, me?
Yes.
Pumpkin?
I
Wait.
think everyone here is male.
Yeah, Uriel is a male.
Oh, you're just a very proper male then.
Yeah.
Okay.
or girl?
Alright.
I
Alright.
was
So I
figuring.
see him.
You
I see him
Chinese,
like.
Japanese.
So I guess you like sit down to do this ritual or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you like closing your eyes or whatever?
If I have
I'm
to.
concerned. Why does it
Okay.
matter to you? What?
Well, because I'm just okay. So if you do close your eyes, I'm just gonna be like,
He tired too. He taking nap.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess we go on without him.
All right.
Oh,
Remain
there's no one left behind,
if you
you
would.
friends.
Oh,
Uh,
will he not sleep? He's speaking. I don't know what's going on.
We have been paid to do a job. This is
Okay,
waste
wait,
of
really
time.
quickly.
Yeah.
Is everyone's intelligence like in the negatives except for Noodles?
oh, mine is
intelligence
100% in the
+2.
negatives.
However, I am very proper and a bit old.
Are you guys? Wait, you? Oh no.
So I will go ahead and say
In a
this.
party of dunces.
No, EJ's
I
character
am
is
+2.
smart. Yeah, he's got plus
Okay,
2.
okay.
I am proper. I think little different, but I think proper.
Okay.
You think broken, my friend.
No.
But,
I
but
will
worry
make
not.
yourself better.
You will be freed soon.
Freed.
Alright.
Would Luma be able to send a link in the chat? I don't know offhand. Would it?
Possibly.
Let's do a whisper. Like whisper
Yeah, yeah.
to
Whisper-
to me.
Oh yeah, whisper it to Mblor there, and then or actually whisper it to me so I can go ahead and get it playing on the
Is
stream.
it Dulcimer
Yeah,
music?
sure, sure.
Yes,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
It better be Dulcimer music.
Blue, type in chat.
Oh yes.
As long as it's
really
not
quick.
copyrighted, because then we'll have
Oh,
all the
yes.
audio muted and we won't be able to use this VOD. So
Yeah.
all the record of it will be lost forever. So
Yeah, if it is
be careful
copyrighted,
about-
we
I'll
can't
double
use it.
check that.
Be
Yeah.
careful about playing music.
Yeah.
that
That's
we-
that's currently why I'm not playing any music just to be safe right now.
Yeah, I'd say avoid playing music if possible.
All right.
Just in case.
So we'll avoid music for now then.
For now, yeah.
Sorry about that, Luma.
Unless Shroomy wants to investigate it.
Yeah, if Shroomy, if you want to investigate if it's copyrighted.
Just at EvoTech law.
Yeah,
Yes.
just do that.
Help or help.
Help.
Or whisper EvoTech.
Yes.
Or just
You know,
sneeze
post
it,
it
you
in
know.
chat. and
It's
then
just a
have
random lady
Red Box
playing.
delete it.
Yeah. Still can be a little bit concerning because even though it's just random people playing, it can still be copyrighted by such a person. So
Right.
who?
So I cast detect magic.
Yeah, your ritual casting detects magic. You told them to stay with you. Jet, you're staying behind with him. Eid and Ig, that's weird. Where are you two going?
I'm just gonna sit there and watch him.
Are there any other pathways to go? Is it just this main?
There's the main big door here, but there are two smaller doors on the first level, to the right and to the left.
Okay, I'll check out the other doors and kind of walk up to them and investigate, see
Alright.
if they're locked.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Okey-dokey.
Well, actually, if you're
Alright.
just checking, are you just checking to see if it's locked?
I'm just gonna like walk up to the door, try to like
Oh,
push
yeah.
the hand in the way that it needs to be turned. and
Are you
go
at the right door or the left door?
How about right door?
Right door? It is not locked.
All right, I will open the door.
Okay.
Hey, before you explain that really quick,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna, I'm gonna look at what he's doing and try to imitate him.
I think I would
Also
technically
because,
be doing like a lot of like somatic components, so I'd be like my arms.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm
Like
100%
chanting.
doing that too. Yeah. Just because I need to go to the bathroom really quick,
Alright.
so I'm gonna be right back. So that's what my character's doing.
Just arcane
Okay.
magic stuff.
Okay.
So, while that's happening, Ig, you open up the right door. It swings open without any problems. It is unlocked, and
the wrong door.
you see.
Hello, vampire.
You do not see any vampires.
Dang
You-
it, wrong door.
Oh, you just shut it. You don't see a vampire. You just,
I'm kidding.
done.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
No one was in there.
You open it up. You do see it looks to be just a dining hall of some sort. There's a table with a couple of chairs, about 4 chairs in total. There's no food, but there are plates and silverware set up, and that is all you currently see in that room.
So it's just like a dining hall of some kind?
Pretty much, yeah. It looks to be just a dining hall.
Does it seem like it's been used lately?
Not recently. It seems, from what you can see, a little bit dusty. The plates don't look clean.
Okay. What kind of
Yeah.
chairs are they? Like wooden chairs? Velvet chairs?
Wooden chairs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other entrances in the room?
In that room, no. From what you can tell, this looks really simple.
Okay. I'll just kind of take a brief look around and then go.
Alright.
Close the door. And then walk back to the others.
Okay.
Maybe walk past them and go to the other door.
You go to the
Still going.
left door? Yeah, so it is about
I
10
guess.
minutes. Yeah, that wouldn't have taken too long. So you walk over to the left door, you turn the knob, and it is also locked.
Is it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Okay, so it's a wooden door, right?
Yes, it is a wooden door.
What is my strength?
Do we
Okay,
have a list of incentives for D&D?
we do.
Yes, we do.
Isn't it also
$500 the players fight the DM.
Yeah.
Are we gonna drive to Matt's house and beat him up? or-
Yeah, maybe. It'll be fun.
Okay, I think I'm the closest right now.
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am. Cause I'm like 5 minutes out from the city.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I were to use like Druidcraft to create or to light a small campfire on the door, like the wooden door?
You don't like the door on fire? Yeah, you can do that.
Or I could. Okay.
Do you want to do that?
I guess as long as. Is there anything else flammable in this particular area? Is the walls made of stone and everything?
The walls are made of stone. The stairwell has wooden railings on it.
It's fine. Whoosh.
All right. You light the door on fire.
Yowie 12 is going to sleep now.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for joining by.
Thank you for coming out.
See ya.
Peace.
So you do light the door on fire, and it does slowly begin to burn through your druid craft.
I wait.
As you wait for the door to burn, the ritual casting does end. The door is still burning. It is not like a roaring fire. It is just embers, and it is the flame is licking up the door. It isn't catching fire as you had hoped. Do you wait the full last 9 minutes of the ritual for this door to combust into flames?
Stare at it for 9 minutes and do nothing else.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wouldn't he technically heal over this time? Because Warforges naturally repair themselves?
yes, he's constantly healing, but he's also constantly falling apart just due to decrepit woodland creatures and things living inside his metal form.
This is really sad.
The centipede in my programming. A few bugs in my code, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
Juggernaut? Just, that was good.
No, he's not Juggernaut form. No. So you do wait that full 9 minutes though?
I do nothing. I do not even.
All right. So the ritual
look away. I'm just watching the fire.
The ritual does end before the fire burns out.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for the $1 juice.
Not
Oh,
$2.
all right. Give me 1 second here.
Oh boy, what's it for? I'm scared.
Oh boy. Hold up.
I'm excited.
Me too. I can't wait to die.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
incentive.
yeah.
I kind of want to see what the incentives were after this is over, but I don't want them to be spoiled for me if I check.
Yeah,
no,
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 yeah, we
no
have to wait
picky.
for until it's over.
No picky.
That's a
That'd be
good
great if we
one.
could get stuff for ourselves, but like, again, I don't want to spoil it for myself.
I'm gonna quick. I don't own a D100, so give me 1 second.
I have
I do.
2d10s.
1510.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll 2d10s for me and tell me what you get.
Okay.
Pick a 10,
I got a 3 and a 9.
Okay. No. So, doesn't work this time. But thank you for the donation.
Oh no.
Yes, thank you, Josie.
Not quite yet.
I'm scared.
So the Druidcraft fire is still burning. By that point, the ritual has ended, and immediately the hallway lights up with magical aura. Primarily,
What kind of magic?
Primarily, is it illusion? I can't. No, not illusion isn't right. But basically, it's you look at the lights, the candles keeping the room, the hallway lit are magical. Some of the weapons on some of the armor is lit. Let's see here.
What school of magic? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the school because
If they're like animated swords, it would be like enchantment.
yeah, it is. They are enchanted, but they're not. From what you can tell, it doesn't look animated. It doesn't look like magical or animated swords. It does. It looks to just be enchantment, as in weapons have some sort of enchantment to them.
All right. What about the armor?
None of the armor lights up, and you just cast detect magic, correct?
Yeah. So I got that up for 10 minutes, I think now.
Yeah. You do have it up for 10 minutes, so none of the armor itself lights up. You do see one of the swords on the in the room you're currently in it looks to be an animated sword, but for whatever reason it doesn't seem to have activated. From what you can tell, go ahead and roll a Arcana check for me.
Okay. Arcane. +1. 12.
12. Okay. From what you can tell, it looks like if the door was unlocked a certain way, then the sword would come to life, but it did not.
Right.
Yep.
Is there an exit to this? How big is this castle?
From what you can tell, it's very small. It looked a lot bigger on the outside, but
Nice. Sorry.
It's the opposite of Turtus. It is much smaller from what you can tell on the inside than it looks to be on the outside for whatever
How big
reason.
is this room?
This room, the room that you're currently in, about the size of a good house. As if all the walls had been torn down in the house.
Yeah, you got like footage.
I don't have footage offhand.
Footage
because,
matters.
No, footage. Let me see here.
30, 40, 50 feet, 60 feet.
It all depends on what spells he runs to be able to.
Yeah.
not.
Also, like while you figured that out, just really quick, as I see him like complete the ritual, and, like start looking around the room, I just want to point out that my character just goes,
It did not work.
Average house size. Here we go. This is perfect. About
I
two.
just deep sigh, just count to 10, Uriel.
About
Oh,
2,000.
I can count to 10 as well. Will that help?
Can you count to 10?
Are
though?
we
Can
counting
you
to
count
10,
to
dear
10?
friend?
I will
You
count. Yes.
simpleton.
Yes. One moment.
I love
One.
the counting song. Let us do the counting.
2,
I'm going to.
5,
Oh my.
Nope.
3,
Vampire first. Vampire.
9.
Vampire's the priority.
Vampires a
6.
priority.
Nope.
Uriel, the vampire's priority.
7,
I'm just watching a door burn while this is happening.
Yeah, basically.
11,
Nope.
You missed a couple.
42.
No.
Absolutely not.
So while
Dear
that's
friend, I
happening,
believe you have counted wrong. The song has gone on too long.
so while that's happening, it's about the size of an average American home, which is 2,169 square feet. as I
Okay.
have now looked up.
How long is this room, just from front to back?
The hallway or the room itself that you're in?
Room itself.
Oh, the room itself from front to back. 30, 40,
20.
30, 35 feet.
35 feet.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's probably not
Uh,
accurate to the square footage, but that's
Let it ride.
one movement, basically.
I want to use my divine sense.
Okay, divine sense, that gives you...
Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by a hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Got
that is
it.
not behind total cover.
As you use your divine sense, immediately all 6 suits of armor glow with an undead nature.
Right. Anything else? Like a big
infinite?
vampire anywhere?
How is 60 feet?
Yeah.
About the hallway. Yeah, you'd be able to see it. There's a small glow of undead nature at the very, very end of the hallway and into another room. There's a door at the end of the hallway that you would assume opens up.
35 feet away?
About 35, 40 feet, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the end of that hallway, to the end of that room. Let's go to that door.
Okay.
What did I say?
So as you bolt down the hallway,
Wait, dear friend Euro, where are you going?
each and every single one
To
of the
kill
suits
a
of armor-
vampire, what does it look like?
yes, them.
Then I will follow.
Yes.
I'm
Alright.
sure you will.
So, since you're
Wait.
going first, Uriel.
Moving.
Yes, all of a sudden you hear do 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 do. You look around and you see people are now running down this hallway.
Oh, I am alone.
Oh,
Everyone
You are
leaves
ignored.
me always.
These
One little stream of oil.
down the face. The suits of armor, or more appropriately, all 6 of the Death Knights, spring to life, and each get an attack of opportunity on you as you run past them.
Could I have taken the disengage action beforehand?
Disengage.
Also, how tight is this hallway?
It's not tight, but they're still in melee range as they're along
Is
the
it about the
walls.
size of my dulcimer?
No. I'm trying to think here.
Why is this actually like an adventuring party?
It's about the size of my.
I help.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
So they're in
12
melee
feet.
range.
They
That's
are
fine.
in melee range. Yes.
Okay, so you can just say 15 feet wide.
Yeah, it's about
They're
12
lining
feet.
the hall.
15 or 20.
Yeah. Between 12 and 20, I would say.
We like increments of 5.
We like increments of 5. That's why I said. That's why I said 12.
All right, dude.
So yeah, 15, 20.
You've never tried to divide 12 by 5.
So yeah,
I
take a
haven't.
disengage action before I do that. Or?
Yeah, go ahead. And,
I
yeah,
have
you
tried
can-
this. It does not work
What
well.
does? Let me double check here.
The disengage
You
action.
just keep
basically
dividing
Yeah.
over and over.
You just don't provoke opportunity attacks that turn.
Yeah, I would say knowing that they are undead, yes, you get disengage. So you do provoke the disengage. So you nimbly move through their blades and weapons as they all swing at you as you run past them. Who would be following next as a marching order?
Oh, 100%.
That would probably be me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
you
I
went that
instantly
way.
jumped up, asked where you were running. to.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you definitely went that way, and then I followed. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I don't even warn them.
Don't
Yeah.
even warn
If
them.
they see
he
the
just
move,
took
they
off.
see the move.
They all started. All of their reactions were to attack you, so they don't get their reactions. You all run past them.
Did they see me run past them?
Yeah, they did. You're running right in front of them.
I want to sneak.
You're standing in front of them.
So sneak attack.
My sensors receive a chink 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 chink. And
Basically,
lots of running.
yeah.
What is going on?
Next up would be Eid. You also run past them because their disengage. Their reaction has been spent. On this.
Yeah, is this like an initiative?
No,
thing,
it
or-
wouldn't provoke an opportunity attack, so they wouldn't use their reaction on
Oh,
it.
yes, that's right. That's right. I've made a mistake
So
here.
if you wanted to just
Yeah.
own somebody,
Yeah, you
Wanted
could
to own
still
you.
use it.
But you have disengage, apparently. So yeah, I guess I can use it because it wasn't technically... Yeah.
and I wasn't warning them.
No. So actually then they would next go for Jet, which is attack of opportunity. What's your armor class? Because I don't have it pulled up
My
here.
AC is 16.
Okay. Let's see here.
It would be 14 without the armor.
1.
Wait, I think mine's probably low because I don't have armor now.
I'm not
Pretty
wearing
fail.
any armor, and I have an AC.
How do I have 18 without armor? Explain.
You're
My
a fighter?
Constitution is only plus.
Yeah, I am a fighter.
Just a fighter?
Yeah.
All right. What's your dex?
+3.
Then you should have an AC of 13. Do you have a shield?
He has armor and shield. Yep.
Bro, what?
Wait, what did he
removed
lose?
my armor, dude.
I didn't remove your armor. No, I just removed weapons. You put the armor back on.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm looking at the wrong tab. Okay, never mind.
I'm
You're
looking
not
at you.
stupid, you're idiot.
You idiot.
You're right.
No, you're not stupid. You're hungry.
Okay.
Oh, nope, that was Uriel again. I actually pulled up the wrong person.
I've got a shield and no armor. I'm not wearing a shirt, and I've got an AC of 20.
23.
Yeah, 23.
I'm just here to heal you guys.
Sick.
I'm support.
Can't wait.
So speaking of support, 3 hit you.
3.
3 of the 6.
There are 6.
There's 6
Oh!
down this hallway.
Yeah, yep. There are 6 of them. Let's see here. For 9. And it is just one-handed because they're all
Trick,
holding torches.
I can't believe you haven't passed out yet, either.
Yeah,
16,
for real.
16. Honestly, thank you.
I thought about passing out in the middle of this stream.
Yeah. I took a nap. Soon.
I meant like right now.
Lucky. Yeah. Right.
I'm hurt.
Just all right, all right, Immortal, roll a d20.
Yeah, basically.
What?
You get dealt 27 damage.
Dang, dude.
From the 3, and one of them accidentally stabs the other for 9.
Bro, that's tough.
There's
scene.
that nat 1.
There's that nat 1, baby. And then Blore, because he disengaged, then it would have been spent on Jet.
What?
So you're fine. You get past.
I went through third though. Is that
Yeah.
just because they used a reaction?
They used it to get Jet instead of you this time.
Okay, yeah,
They
makes sense.
attacketh to me.
They attacketh you. Okay, you're okay. You're not dead.
Have you tried just not getting hit?
Yeah, do we not roll initiative? I'm confused.
No, because this is technically a surprise round.
Yeah.
Still roll
initiative is
initiative
happening
for
now.
Now-
surprise round. Surprise is
yeah,
surprise
you roll
is a
initiative
condition.
before surprise.
Yeah.
Huh.
Surprise is a condition in which on the first turn any surprised creature can't take actions
Ah,
or reactions.
interesting.
The surprise rounds went away, I think, in like 4th edition or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon
It's
as
okay,
something
this is
happens
moving
to where
Yeah.
like they're about to hit us and they have the surprise round, just like we just roll for initiative and then go from there.
Yeah, alright. So then we can go ahead and roll initiative now. Since technically...
Some
keep
turns
on
have already
dropping
been
my die.
rolled.
Bro, what?
Hold my dulcimer.
I'm sorry, I'm a mess right now because it's 3 a.m. and
It's all good, dude.
my brain is shutting down. I'm forgetting rules.
It's fine.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I rolled a 2, so I have 8 total.
All right, I
Do you
got
want
it
us to
already.
type it? Do you want us to type it?
Yeah, I'd easily type it.
Yeah, go ahead and just type it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thou shalt not pollute. There you go. That's rule number 1.
Exactly, dude.
Thou shalt not pollute. And we broke rule number 1 because I had to win.
Bro, what's your dex, dog?
+5.
Nice.
Yeah, he rolled really well. Okay.
I also have the alert feed.
Oh yeah, I think I do too. Yeah, my initiative is like
I
Yeah,
have
my
plus 10
initiative is
initiative.
plus
mod.
6.
Dude, oh my
wow.
god, you're kidding.
So Nate, you're going last.
I required more dihydrogen monoxide.
Oh, he has to roll initiative. Cool. Yo, roll initiative, UJ.
He did. 19.
He did. It was 19.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry.
You're all good.
Blind as me. Actually, that's
Yeah,
a lie.
bro.
I know Eid can't read, but
So.
Oh, what's my temp HP at right now?
Your
I forgot to type it in.
current minus 27. So
Okay. I can do the math. You go on.
or you could just do this here and reload the page, and you're now at 66 health currently.
66 health.
He was at 93.
I had 93 total.
I have 177 health.
Yeah, you're a paladin. You are a tanky boy.
I am a bard and a rogue, who got horrible rolls.
Yeah, he did roll
bad
really
rolls,
badly.
that'll do it to you.
I got 2 negatives and 1 neutral. The rest were both +4.
Yikes.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'd take that.
The +4s are nice. Basically, I'm super min-max.
Yeah?
So
And I have one
optimum...
+1, which went into Constitution, so I could have even less health.
Honestly, could. How much health does Eid have? Okay. The power of default.
It wasn't too bad. I just don't know how to use them.
It's all good. So, first up would technically be now that we're officially in action here. So WTF, we'll have you go. You made it to the you made it to the room, followed by Mblor or Eid. Wow, I'm losing track of a lot of things now.
You called him WTF. It's okay. Just call us by like.
All right.
Just call me Robot Boy.
Call us by whatever you need.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Matt.
Now that I'm forgetting rules, so surprise round technically order of movement initiative, going through everything in my brain, followed by.
Surprise first.
Surprise.
Yeah. So.
Surprise, determined by a stealth check versus a passive perception. Whoever, doesn't get that passive perception, or like doesn't have a reason to already be alerted to it.
Yeah.
Would have the surprise condition.
So
which the first
everybody technically.
Hey,
except for you.
I have the alert feat.
You're.
I
And
can't be
Laura,
surprised.
Yeah. So we're all good then.
But the other two have reason to be surprised, I guess, unless they have a high
was
passive
very
perception.
surprised.
Yeah.
In which they would not be able to take actions or reactions on their first turn. They can still move though.
Yeah. And Ig is surprised as well because he isn't in the room with you technically.
I don't know what's happening yet.
So, next in course, Eid, your movement. Do you just move to the end of the room following Uriel, I believe?
Yes. Here we go.
Stuart.
Eid.
What? Oh my god. I got so confused. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna try and like.
This character, the more brain cells you.
I'm gonna try and see if there's like obviously they're all freaking suits of armor, but like I want to see if there's like some sort of.
So the suits of armor, as you get a closer look at them, their eyes are glowing and they have bone hands holding weapons.
Okay. So it's like straight up undead.
Yeah, they're straight up undead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, there's probably no way I can feel this out, but like, I don't know. Just go for the one that looks like I can punch it the hardest. I don't know.
The one that just stabbed his friend.
Sick. Yeah.
He's currently has his sword in one of the other Death Knights. He's like, whoops, and he's not paying attention.
I just want to like go up to him and just try and like slash at him with my hand axe.
All right, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Yep. Dude, okay. That's gonna be a 13.
No. You swing down and you hit him straight into the armor, and then the head creaks towards you. Now you're just staring at each other.
Yeah.
So that was your action. You still have movement.
I don't need to move. I mean, I moved to him, right?
Yeah, you moved to him.
Yeah. So there's like some. Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't
Alright.
need to move anymore.
Matt?
Yes. Am I missing things?
No.
Okay.
I was just on my turn. You said that the room was like 35 feet.
Did I?
I wanted to try the door at the. I didn't know
Alright,
we were
yeah.
going initiative when we like said what we were doing.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to try that door.
All right. Yeah, the door is unlocked.
I still got 5 feet of movement left. If the door's unlocked, I'd like to open that door and then get on the other side of that door.
All right. Yeah, it just swings straight open, and you see a large open throne room sitting in front of you. At the top of a small set of stairs is a throne, and sitting at the top of the throne is, as you can tell, a vampire.
Is it the vampire that I'm looking for?
You
doesn't
would
matter.
assume
It's a vampire.
there are no other there are no other undead in sight, from what you can tell, from your divine sense.
I do still have detect magic up.
Yes, there's a magical essence straight up coming off the vampire from several enchanted items, from what you can tell.
Alright, but he's not like an illusion or anything.
He himself, from what you can tell, is no.
Cool. I'm gonna wreck it.
All right,
I'm gonna wreck it.
But he's an amount of feet away.
Yeah, he is further.
My
away.
turn is over.
Yeah, your turn's over. So next is Ig or EJ.
Okay.
You are currently at the bottom of the stairs. It is
Stairs?
Yeah, you went down some stairs to open the two doors on either side.
Okay.
And then you set one on fire and were just staring at it.
Yeah. So upon hearing the disturbance, I'll probably go, what is happening? I'll go back to the center of the hallway and look through the open doors and see what's happening.
Yeah, you would use the majority of your movement to get to the doors, and you just see Jet impaled with a couple of swords, Eid hand-axed into having a hand-axe into the armor of one of these now Death Knights, and currently Mayhem.
When I see the Warforged, I say, "Ah, my Warforged friends, you are here to save me. I am in much pain.
Processing.
Please help."
Processing. Understood. How tall is the ceiling in this room?
Trying to think. 15 feet up?
15 feet up, okay.
Yeah.
How much does it take for something to take fall damage again?
Actually, sorry, 10.
I can cast Levitate on one of you.
It's
if you're
1d6
worried
per
about
10
falling.
feet of
Yeah.
falling.
So 10 feet up, you take 1d6 of damage
Okay,
if you
that's not
fell.
much.
No.
It would cause disarray, though. It might put them all prone if I reversed gravity, made them all fall on the ceiling. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point, honestly.
Bro, I forgot that I have multiple attacks. We'll do it next time. It's fine.
That's not correctly copied and pasted.
Hmm.
This is
Okay.
what I wanted.
Oh. I don't know what any of these spells do, to be honest. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. What's that do? Oh. Okay, so where in relation to all the Death Knights is Jet now?
Honestly, right in the middle of them, and they're all just kind of there. Yeah.
That makes it hard to target.
They're all looking
them.
him in the face, except for the one that's
Stabbing his friend and now looking at Eid. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of them are there total?
6.
6 in total. Yeah.
Could I?
2 of your companions are right in the middle of that.
Yes. Yeah.
How's the chat going? We kind of been ignoring.
It's going pretty well.
It's going pretty well. Yeah.
There's someone talking about donating, and I don't know when to come in.
If I wild shape into a giant octopus, would I be able to use like 6 of my tentacles to try to grapple them? Or
Yes.
would that count as 6 actions?
Let me double check here because I think octopi.
What circle of the
moon.
Oh, of the moon?
Yeah.
I'm a druid of the moon, even though.
So
I'm
you
a
can wild shape as a bonus action. I know that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think here how many actions they have.
You just get the one.
Yeah, they only have one tentacle.
But
yeah.
what is the attack action of an octopus?
Tentacle.
Is it
Melee weapon
just
attack.
one?
Yeah, one target, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning, really?
And it grapples. If it hits, the target is grappled. But you'd only be able to do one at a time.
Giant octopus 5e.
Yep. No, giant octopus. Oops, I'm just on normal octopus. That would be bad.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing, but yeah, it's just one
Yeah.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you get one tentacly boy out there.
Yeah.
One tentacle boy.
Okay.
Crystal Temp is going to sleep now.
Have a good night. Thank you for showing
coming
up.
out.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks so much.
Hey, actually, Star says she's maybe gonna donate as well.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. I'm trying to figure out what to do, so I can't say much right now.
Here we are with over $1,000, and you guys
Yeah,
are
it's
still.
pretty interesting.
That's
Yeah.
super generous.
Honestly, thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tis good. Tis good.
They want to see that enjoyment.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Remember, share and enjoy. Share and enjoy.
Oh
Is there
no.
some exclamation point enjoyments in the chat?
How much?
Exclamation
Later,
point,
Ryder.
enjoyment.
How hurt are you right now, Pumpkin?
What?
How hurt are you? Are you
20.
like?
I've
They're
lost
badly
a
hurt
fair
or
amount of my
a little
health.
bit?
I've lost
Okay.
about a third of my health.
Okay. All the spells I have are like targeting
I can
big
heal
areas.
myself. I
Yeah,
can
but
heal
like if I
myself.
straight up knock you out while I'm trying to hit everyone
Hey,
else,
thank you for the
that'd be bad.
25.
You got any
Luna
single
Drew
target spells?
just
Yo.
donated $25 for a wonderfully
$25.
entertaining
Oh.
stream and for the amazing cause of the kids. Hashtag Triton is
Nice.
real. Hashtag Elvis
Thank you
Santa.
so much.
That was
Thank you so much.
$25.
Appreciate
Oh,
that.
nice.
Oh,
If you wanted to affect anything in the game, you're
Yeah.
really welcome to let us know.
that $25 goes to this. So let me quickly get the random generator up real quick.
Okey-dokey.
Oh god.
Okay,
Good.
if you took potentially 7d10 of damage, would you die? I mean,
Yes.
this is metagaming. I can't say that. I can't say that.
No. How much health do you have left?
I would potentially die because I have 66 health left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you maxed,
If you max damage, I would die.
Well, you would go unconscious.
That's
You wouldn't
statistically
die.
Yeah,
improbable.
yeah, just go unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, so then I could heal you after. It'd be fine. That's
I'd
fine.
rather you not.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'd
what-
rather not
is
do
this
that.
No,
something
no,
I
this
can
is
make a
sound
dex
logic.
save for? Is this something I can make a dex save for? Or
Oh, yeah, no,
Which
you would make a dex
spell?
save for
Which
a
spell?
I could
Wall of
probably
Fire.
save myself.
Oh, Wall of Fire? Yeah, it's a dex save.
Dex save
Yeah,
for
on
half.
saving throws, I get a +9 to dex saves.
Yeah, I know that because you're a bard druid mix.
Ro-
or, I mean,
bard rogue
bard
mix.
Bard
rogue,
rogue.
sorry.
Thank you all for the enjoyments.
Yes, thank you.
I just I don't know whether my character would make that choice to light you on fire for the sake of trying to help.
Mine would.
What did Stu's character do? Is he
He
in range of combat?
tried
well, or
to.
is
Yeah, he is. He tried to attack one of them, so he would be hit, but he would be much more okay than Pumpkin's character would.
Okay.
As you're processing this decision,
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know my character well enough.
No,
to
you're
make
okay.
these decisions.
as your cogs are turning, Jet, you hear some cackling
Is
And-
this like
laughing.
is this like voices in my head?
No, because everyone else also hears this as 50 goblins crawl out of the wall
What?
into the hallway.
Excuse me.
Bro,
No!
that's
No, was that the donation?
That was
Oh no!
random horde
Oh.
of monsters.
Oh no!
I cast levitate on myself.
Levitator.
Where is this
All right,
crack
we'll
in
get
the
to that in your
wall?
turn.
It
Hold on,
can
hold
still
on,
hit
hold
them.
Kraken. No, they just come out of the wall. They just
The same
Mad-
wall with the death
all
knights?
all
You
of
ever
them
play
just
Black Ops?
So
yeah.
this 15-foot
You know
hallway
zombies?
suddenly has
They come
50
out the walls
goblins,
like the crawlers.
Yep.
6 Death Knights, Jet and Stu and me now?
Yes, 50 This is now a
Ow.
cramped hallway.
There's no elbow. Alright. I'm gonna go. Processing complete. And let's just do it.
Process complete.
I want to point out. I want to point out that I don't know about the vampire yet because I haven't seen him. I don't know what the gender of this specific vampire, but I'm just gonna be like, I point at like I just look around and start
May the
pointing at
odds
all the
be
goblins.
ever in
I'm
your
like,
favor.
Are one of them vampire?
Is it just in the room that they're in, or
Luma,
also in the room?
you've made a good choice, Luma. You've made a good choice. Currently, it is just in the hallway.
Nice.
Cool, I'm gonna close that door.
Bruh.
I'm
Not your action.
Wall of fire.
Use an object for free.
True, but it's not your turn anymore. But you
cast wall of fire at 6th level.
Okay.
I think I'm able to target, like, basically this entire hallway, anything that's in it, which, and I think it says it can be up to 60 feet long, but it doesn't have to be 60 feet long, which means I could stop it before it hits Stu, maybe?
Yes, you can, well, no, because it's a 35-foot room. So yes, but you would, you could get up to, yeah, up to 50. So yeah, you could stop it, yeah.
You could stop
in
it.
sense.
Okay.
And
so
with
would I be able to target only the enemies and Jet?
Everyone is kind of in one area. So what? Yeah, not you. Yeah, you turn. You hear laughing of goblins. Turn around, shut the door, turn back to the vampire. The vampire's just sitting there like, this is happening.
I'll deal with you when it's my turn.
Yeah. So with wall of fire, to my understanding, it's just one side of the wall is dangerous, the other side is not. So you have, where's the danger? Like, I'm trying to think here. Are you having the wall of fire along one of the walls, or at an angle? What is
danger zone?
Within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. I was thinking, since the wall is,
how wide is the wall?
Oh, the wall is 1 foot thick, but
okay.
10 feet away will still.
Alright.
10 feet away will still do it. So if I put it in the center of the hallway, it would still damage him, right? No, wait. Okay.
It would damage everybody. Yeah.
Would the other side of the wall not do damage?
The other side. Yeah. So you can have it facing the non-damaging side facing you, if you so desire, and the damaging side facing everybody else, which would hurt everybody. It's kind of hard to not hurt a specific person with the wall of fire.
If I'm able to make a dex save, I should be fine.
Everybody is
go ahead
able.
and do it.
Yeah, everyone's
I feel
able
like
to.
You need to clear as much out of this hallway as you possibly can.
I mean, there is a lot of
We
stuff.
should stick on the semantics of
Yeah.
it too long.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're all good. You're all
Far
good.
too long here. We need to actually.
We just have to like go. We just have to do things.
I will pretend that it works for now. If we're doing it wrong, don't sue us, rules lawyers.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. right now for me.
All right, so I'll just cast Wall of Fire at 6th level.
Okay.
Which is supposed to do
5d8 of fire damage if they fail.
It does 5d8. If they succeed, they take half as much.
Oh wait, at 6th level. Sorry, Wall of Fire is normally a 4th level spell, so 5, 6, 7 d8.
What?
Because you're casting it at 6th level. It's a 4th level spell.
Yeah. Sorry,
you're fine. So go ahead and roll dexterity save for me, Jet and Mblor. Then I'm gonna roll for the creatures.
I can roll for damage.
That's a fail.
Dex save.
Yes, dex save.
What do I have
I
to?
got
a
11.
You have to
plus
beat
9,
an 18.
a dirty 20.
I matched an 18.
Okay, you're fine then.
Okay.
18 or
Yeah,
up is what I'm going with, like match or onwards.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okie dokie.
EJ.
That is 12 plus 18, 22. How many am I doing?
7.
7.
7.
30 damage total. Wait,
How
do
much?
I add spellcasting modifiers or anything as well? Or is it just
5d8 of 7d8 of fire damage for each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of it. And that starts their turn in it. Oh wait, it wouldn't be immediate. It'd be start of turn.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Oh wait, so I can just keep this wall
Yeah,
up
just
until everything dies.
Pretty much.
Oh, no.
So keep that number that you roll just for sake
Okay.
here. For first, it is the end of your turn. You've moved, you've actioned. End of your turn. So then it is Jet, your turn. So you would roll dexterity. You passed. So you take half of 30, 15 damage.
15.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Jet. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
good,
just
you're good,
trying to
you're good.
help.
Damage is not too bad.
Okay.
Damage is not too bad.
Then it's
I
the
am-
goblins, who then succeed. So
I
they
am
also
now
took
at
15.
51 HP, but that is not too bad.
The goblins all combust into flame and die. They passed their saving throw, but you just watch as they all crawl out. They're like, hey, hey, and just die. They just die.
Oh no.
I feel like he didn't need to cast it at a 6th level.
So do we take half damage or no damage?
If you succeed, you take half.
So what was
AKA
half then?
15.
15, but we'll get to that in a second.
She's like, fun.
Yeah, sorry, Luma. There go all the goblins.
We're too good. What? You
The-
gotta throw more stuff at us. We're too good for all of it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And I'm just honestly going to keep that roll just to keep everything fairly quick here. Next
Yeah.
would be, that's the end of that turn, which is then WTF.
Mm-hmm.
It is your go. You are now standing. Oh, let me actually roll for
Are you
initiative.
muted, dog?
No, he's not. I don't think.
No.
Let me
I
quickly
am
roll.
muted.
Wait, so
Oh,
my turn
alright.
was literally just dodging?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. It is now your turn.
Yeah.
I skipped over your turn entirely. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
You had mentioned
all
it,
very
no,
sorry.
no.
and then you...
Was he surprised?
Oh yes, he was. You were surprised.
So yeah, that was your turn.
So your turn was dodging the fire.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry.
First turn, can't do
Helping.
nothing except move.
Second turn, can't do nothing except remove.
No, second turn you can do it.
Oh,
Second turn you do what you want.
Oh yeah, technically this is his first turn. Yeah. So
This was still round 1.
yeah. So the goblins, they all die. Next is Uriel.
I love it when your support can't support.
100%.
Professional D&D player. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So how far away is this vampire?
He is about 20 feet away from you.
20 feet. That's it.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
let's
not
take
a.
a look at these spells, shall we?
Oh god, oh no. That's vampire spawn.
Spells. Let's see. Do I smite him or do I cast Shield of Faith? Do I think he's gonna hit a 20? No, I'll cast Shield of Faith.
All right.
As a bonus action, dropping the concentration on detect magic.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna run up and start swinging at him with my sword.
Is Shield of Faith is Shield of Faith an action to cast? Or is it bonus action? Bonus action? Okay, thank you, sorry. Yeah, alright. So you run up to him, and like he sees you enter, he says, welcome. What the hell's going on back there? Oh my god, you're coming towards me! All in a couple of seconds.
Prepare to die, undead!
Pretty much.
That would make anyone panic.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack then.
You go from, hello, I'm in charge here. Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me get my Discord up so I can make sure the camera looks at this the right way.
Did you roll a nat 20?
Let's just take a look at that right there.
Bruh, he did. Oh my god.
That looks like a dice.
It looks like a dice.
It sure is.
I saw the 20 on it.
A singular dice.
Actually, Starsis, we're in the end game now.
So that's a nat 20.
So that is double damage dice as rules is written. Unless you were doing something.
No,
different with it.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And he's undead.
Yeah, he is.
Cool. And I'm going to 4th level smite him. With my divine smite. So, normal dice is going to be 1d8 of the rapier, 1d8 of improved divine smite, 2d10s of the holy avenger, because he's undead. And then fourth level is going to be 1, 2, 6 more d8. So double all of that.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
So go ahead and roll that, yeah.
So 16 d8 plus 4 d10.
So there goes the boss, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's 1, 7, 13, 16. Nice. Plus 21 plus 6, so 16 plus 21, 37. 43. I got 8 more d8s to roll. 53, 54, 57.
Imagine having health,
Nice.
right?
Yeah. What did I say? 57?
Yeah, that was the last number I heard.
Alright.
I would have been dead if you hit me.
67 plus 7 plus 8 is
7.
82. 7 plus 4d10. Oh, no, those are percentiles. Whoops.
WTF is just like, oh, hello,
82,
boss. Let
so
me
92.
use everything I have immediately.
96. 105.
Thank you.
100 and
Big sneeze.
8 plus 10 because of my damage mods. So 118 damage.
All right.
Doubled or
no? That's
it's double damage dice, which is
So-
why I rolled a bunch of them.
So he's currently he's fine now. That's that.
And a
118
lot
is
of
the
that, like most of that. So I think only about like 16 of that wasn't. Only about 16 of that wasn't radiant damage.
Yep.
102 of that was radiant damage, and then the 16 of it was just magical piercing.
Doesn't radiant damage like double?
I don't know if vampires are vulnerable to radiant, but it definitely stops them from regenning.
Yeah. Yeah, it does stop it from regenning that turn.
So, I've got another attack. Do I need to use it? Is he still alive?
So you stab him, and he holds the blade for a second, looks up, and is like, "What the fuck is going on?" He's still alive, yes. Oh, yeah, that's
Swear jar.
Swear jar.
Jar, dude.
Got him.
Alright, so he's still alive? How does he look?
You watch as like all of the lack of color begins to drain, and he becomes even paler than before. He looks really close to death.
I love it. Cool, yeah, I'm just gonna swing again then. You're not dead. Another time!
Another time.
Roll.
Does a 15 plus a 13 get there? So
You get 2
28.
attacks.
To hit?
Yeah.
Remind me not to mess with
Yeah.
this paladin.
Yeah, it does.
I
Cool.
shout from the other room, it sounds like it's going quite well.
You're on fire and surrounded by dying goblins as well as death knights. How are you hearing what's happening in the other room?
I'm gonna 4th level smite him again.
All right.
I think it's fair to say you have no idea what's going
Are
on.
you just like laying on the
that's
ground and playing
8d8
instrument
plus
as you die?
10, 16, 26, 32, 39. Plus 11 is 50, plus 10 is 60 more damage. Is he dead yet?
So you pull out the rapier and stab him through the head with it, and his eyes just go blank.
3 rounds of combat.
Yeah, basically. And it was 60, correct?
Yes.
Okay. and he has now gone unconscious. As how D&D death rules work, he goes unconscious first, and he's bleeding out.
NPCs don't really get deaths.
Yeah,
Not really,
but it's up to you if you
no,
want to do that.
he doesn't really, because you pull it out and just stab him again, and he dies.
Yeah, I mean, next turn he's just...
Yeah. Basically.
I could heal him.
Rub some garlic in the wound.
You could if you wanted to, yes.
If you healed him, I'd kill you.
And the vampire now lays slain.
Just, I wonder how they're doing in the other.
There's fire and goblins.
I think that's just gonna be the end of my turn.
Yeah, so that's the end of your turn.
Isn't that the end of combat?
No, because you guys are still in combat in your own area.
Yeah.
That's the end of the vampire.
Just like one
No,
flaming
isn't our
goblin kind
area
of runs
blocked
into the
off
room.
from the other people?
No, we are all
guys
in
still-
the hallway with the Death Knights.
WTF just went off on his own.
With the
But did they not die as well when the fire came?
Haven't gotten around to the Death Knights yet. But no,
They
they're not
got,
dead.
Calculate their damage yet?
Yeah, they're not dead. I can safely say that, because it was only, what, 30?
Yeah, only 30 damage. Of course, I can keep the concentration of the spell going and just keep burning them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jet would prefer that you don't do that.
I mean, yeah, but at least the goblins are gone.
Yeah, the goblins are gone. They're what goblins?
They got Thanos
Oh.
snapped, except
What vampire?
it's ash instead of smoke.
They can't get out of it. So currently it is Blower, your turn.
Yeah.
I gotta go mark my spell slots.
So the Death Knights don't really like just drop after.
No.
that.
They
Yeah,
begin to heat up. Yeah.
Okay.
And you only take the damage if you stay in there at the end of your turn, which technically you will unless you leave the room.
Okay. Well, I watched all of the goblins just like fizzle in front of my eyes. So much has happened.
They disintegrate. They're just gone.
All right. So what I'm gonna try to do is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. I didn't mean to.
It was random rolls. I'm sorry.
I tried to attack this dude. Now I'm just gonna try and grab him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try.
Roll a strength check.
Yep. Oh no.
Imagine having HP.
Oh no. What is it? What'd you get?
No, you roll. Tell me what you got first, because it's
Okay.
opposing. Yeah.
12.
18.
Yeah.
So you grab onto him, and he's like, "No," and he pushes you away.
All right. Well, before he pushes me away,
Well,
I
yeah.
just say,
Are you vampire?
Can these things talk? No, but they understand.
That's even better.
They understand you.
Okay.
Hairball.
I don't think they can talk exactly.
That's okay if they can't. Like,
It just crooks its head towards you.
okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I can. So that was. So I have 3 attacks per action, but I guess trying to grapple is like 1 action.
Yeah, trying to grapple is 1 action. Is
I'll-
grapple an action?
I'll tell the vampire he's a noob next turn.
Yeah,
this
grapple's
is
an
a-
action.
This is a Death Knight that I was doing the voice for. That wasn't the
Grapple.
or
You can
goblin.
use the attack action. Wait. So I can wait.
Yeah, no, the attack action for grapples. You take the
So I-
attack action. And the grapple is a special kind of attack that replaces one of your attacks.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Okay, so I can attack.
You can attack 2 more times. Yeah,
Okay, sick.
You could try to grapple him 2 more times.
if you
I
so
could.
desire.
Yeah. All right. I'm down. I'm doing it again.
All right, go ahead and roll a strike check.
What is with my dice? I need new
It's
dice, bro.
athletics.
Oh, athletics.
It's
I need new
athletics
dice.
versus the Death Knight's either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
Okay, so still strength. Because athletics is strength roll. Okay.
He might be proficient in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the 12 thing.
12 again? Yeah, you beat him this time. You grab onto him.
All right.
It's a dulcet.
I'm just gonna like just pin him to the wall.
All right. Do you pin him to the wall of fire?
The wall of fire?
Yeah, because one of the walls is a wall of fire.
Sure, dude. Just
All
throw
right.
him in the fire.
That means you're also going to
That's
be in
metal.
the fire.
That's so wrong.
You know, sure.
All right.
Sure.
You both enter the wall of fire, taking I guess it would be the dex save, which you did, so you take 15. He failed. So he takes all 30.
Drink the hearties.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess I roll. I don't roll a hit because I haven't pinned, right?
Yeah, you have him. You have him grappled. Which you can.
Oh, I make another check to pin him.
Grappled.
So that's what I do.
Becomes 0, and it can't benefit from bonus of speed.
You can use your action to try to pin a creature grappled
Yeah.
by you by making another grapple check.
So you can try to pin him, yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's
All right.
nice.
Pin him in the fire.
Okay, this time it's a 21.
21? Yeah, you pin him to the ground. Pin him to the wall. The fire, I guess.
Yeah, the wall. Yeah.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Does he take damage from like the hitting the wall part?
The wall of fire. Yeah, the wall of fire. He took that damage.
Ring of fire.
Now that you're ending your turn, you also take. EJ, if you could roll another 78, was it? Yeah, 78, and roll another dexterity saving throw.
It is real. If you know, you know. Jeez. I didn't mean to do this. I really didn't.
All right, we probably want to finish this up soon so we can do.
It's kind of good that we accidentally ended this fight extremely quickly.
Oh yeah.
All right, that is.
Accidentally.
Indeed.
Meant for this to happen. Okay.
We're lucky
can
we
someone
don't
just
have
add this
time
up
for the
me?
rest
I'll
of
just roll the dice and you can add it.
Yeah.
7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2. Plus
18
3 plus 5 plus 6.
I've already forgotten.
32. So you
I
take.
just did it in my head.
Yeah.
I'm nuts.
Did
too
you roll a
tired to do
dexterity
that.
saving throw?
How could Stu? You weren't able to count to like 5 this morning, and now you're able to do math in your
That's
head
fine.
at 3 a.m. What is
Listen,
this?
dude. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I've had
The
my
last
coffee.
two brain cells in his head are rubbing together to get.
Yeah, just
Yeah, exactly. It's like
start a fire, flint and steel.
Yeah.
I can grab my flint and steel. I'll be right back.
yeah,
No,
I can tell. I can tell that that's what's happening because doing that I just bumped my elbow and now it really hurts. So yeah.
All right. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me real quick.
Those poor
Is that
brain
me?
cells.
Or-
Yeah. Just to see if you take half of that or all of it.
Dex save is 13.
You fail, so you take all 32 of it.
Sick.
Next would be all the Death Knights who
Have you tried not taking any damage at all?
would attack. Stu. Hit. Miss. Wait, what's your armor class? 18? Yeah, miss.
18, yeah.
Actually,
and then...
Star fights in D&D are so not quick.
No, not normally.
Yeah.
There's so much
pump,
dice that need to be rolled.
miss.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
And if
Okay,
you don't know what you're
hit.
doing, it can take a long
Miss.
time and drag on.
So 3
I'm not
more
really
hits
good
on. Are you levitating? Jet?
I
Jet?
think he was though.
Were you levitating? I can't remember if you. No, wait, that was. Yeah,
We
your
never
next
ended up
your
doing
next
that.
turn was levitation. That's right. So not quite yet. You get hit 3 more times for. Oops, that's not right at all. For another 27.
Oof.
Just a heads up, 5 minutes till Dead by
Yep.
Daylight.
Damage.
Finishes up this fast.
It would be great if I can get a turn before the game ends.
Yeah, you're currently at
Yeah.
24 health, I believe.
Gosh.
Yeah, you. From the 15 from the fire originally, and then the newest 27.
Where's the 27 from?
They hit 3 of them hit you.
Can we try
They
to
have
skip
multi-attack.
the map again and just do the narrative?
They have multi-attack, and they I forgot they have multi-attack, so they attack 3
Oh,
times
no.
each. So
And that's why combat takes forever.
hit,
Yep.
hit, miss, miss. So Jet dies.
Could I?
Like
Could I have?
unconscious or actually dead?
Say that again, Jet. Sorry.
Could I have tried to have like casted like a charm on them?
Sure, go ahead and roll for me just to speed things up here. Just roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, I'm rolling d20. I got an 11 plus what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Just hey, don't attack me.
Yeah.
I'm on fire already.
Plus 6. An 11 plus 6 is 17.
Let me roll. Yeah, so they failed, so they're like, okay! And they all turn to, Ed. Ed.
I appreciate this.
Idiot. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hi, Gabby. How's it
90
going?
points of
Almost done,
damage to you, Ed.
Oh my gosh.
As they all decide not to attack Jet. It is now the end of their turn. They each take 32. They're all still alive, but hurting.
Yeah, we're trying to finish up as soon as possible, Izzy.
Yep.
Gabby, sorry.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can finish up the narrative in 3 minutes, somehow.
So what are you at health-wise, Ed?
58.
58, okay. Next up would be Jet. It's actually now your turn.
Yes. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I will teleport out of the room.
Okay.
Using my dimension door.
Okay.
I will open the door from the other open the door like down the hallway and then cast healing words on Stu, which is Ed.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So I can heal him up a little bit. Sound good?
Your action would be dimension door, so you wouldn't be able to heal him.
No, I get a bonus action, which is
That's right. The
Yeah,
also
but
the cloak of your dimension door, so
casting-
that's free.
Yes, I also have the cloak of my dimension.
Yes, so that just sends you for free. So dimension door doesn't cost anything for him.
Actually,
It
if I
costs a
really
spell
wanted
slot,
to,
it
I
still
could use
costs
my cloak, open the door, cast magic missile to attack them, and then healing word to heal as a bonus action.
As a bonus action, yeah.
To cast more than one spell in a turn, if you want it to be a bonus action and an action, the action would have to be a cantrip.
It is a cantrip.
Magic
Healing
missile
word?
is not a cantrip.
Let me double check. Healing word is a cantrip. No,
Healing
that's
word is
first.
also
That's
not
first
a
level.
cantrip.
That's first
Missile
level.
isn't. Yeah, magic missile.
No, healing
None
word
of
is
the things that you
first
just
level.
described are cantrip.
No, none of them are. For the sake of brevity and because we can,
Yeah, no, let it ride.
it all happens.
I realize I've kind of
It
been
all
backseat deep.
No, it's all good. Honestly,
Sorry.
it's helping right now because again, tired brain.
Did Pumpkin close the door that was between me and the wall of fire?
No.
I think he teleported to me and opened
Yeah,
the
he
door.
teleported the other side, opens up other door,
You
heals.
teleport over here and be like, oh yes, I killed the vampire.
I teleport over. Oh, I see. That went well.
Fire.
That went well. Opens door, fire, death. This is not going well.
We're struggling a bit more over here.
Then why are you opening the door? Why don't you do it yourself?
Keep doing it.
For the sake of brevity, to speed everything up so we can move on to the next thing of Dead by Daylight, you heal Ed. Ed,
I healed him for 6.
you heal him for 6, okay. So it
fine.
doesn't really help. But you heal him for 6. And you
I rolled very
start your
low.
turn in the wall of fire. Because you pushed and pinned the guy in the wall of fire earlier, you yourself are still into it.
He's into the fire.
Yeah, he's inside of it.
It's technically time to switch events. Is there any way we could only say the narrative stuff and it's all the
he takes a lot of damage but runs out of the room and is fine. And you all shut the door. Jet casts Dimension Door and teleports you out of the castle, Uriel.
Which is definitely something I can do with Dimension Door.
Totally, yes, absolutely.
I mean, it is.
It is now.
No, you can bring somebody.
Yeah, you can see.
I can only carry things that I can only.
Willing creature.
One person.
Yeah.
You can bring one person with you.
And you all escape the castle. Ed and Jet bleeding profusely, but still okay somehow.
You seem to be injured.
Can I kill them
You-
both?
Bruh.
Oh.
And you all begin to walk off into the forest. Whether or not Uriel kills you is for another day.
Vampiric touch
We
on
are
him
friends.
in
We do
life.
not need to fight.
Just to move things
Cool.
on.
I assume we won the fight.
Go
with
ahead,
Death Knight.
vampiric touch me. I'm resistant to
He
necrotic
is
damage.
resistant
Blue
to it.
event 14.
I'm going. Yep. If I can find the chat.
All right. Thank you.
Well,
Peter.
let's first say our goodbyes.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for
Yeah,
everyone who
sorry we had to
donated to
speed
mess
through
things
this.
Yeah,
up.
for all the donations.
Yeah, sorry that we had to
This was
speed things
fun.
up.
So much.
May I just say?
Maybe next year we'll
our,
be more prepared.
What I will go ahead and
May
say.
I just say what we currently have is a very nice number.
Yes, thank you.
1,400. 1,040.
Yep, you can read.
1,042, and then 0.00. So.
Yep.
Pretty good.
And
Yeah, you're insane, Trick. Thank you.
And I will also go ahead and say thank you for everyone who donated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I killed all your goblins that you spawned.
Oh.
It was random generator Luma.
It still ended up killing me.
It still nearly killed. Yeah, Jet though.
True.
It
That is
basically.
true.
It basically, if we didn't speed things through, it would have killed him. And thank you honestly for the donations. We're gonna go ahead and speed through because I'm getting IMs. Yeah, I know. So, anyways, thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
We're saying goodbyes and thanking people. So I am all set to swap it over.
Okay.
It's not ending. No, we're just swapping over to Dead by Daylight.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're switching over yet again to another event. The charity stream doesn't end until 5 hours from now. 9 a.m.
And I will go
So
ahead and
switch
say
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.